think my audio is a bit of a mess. Let me just see. Oh, there you are. Misha is here, guys. I just want to confirm the sound is good. Misha, can you hear me? Hold on.
I can hear you.
Awesome. Can we change your phone to be on landscape just to
How can I do?
ensure that
I have to
just
do it
just
or me?
just turn just turn it upside down like this way so that it can occupy your entire screen. Or you need to change the screen rotation, auto rotate.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Yeah. So
Let me just see how you look, and then as we wait for these people, we are perfect. Wait, let's see. Yes, perfection, perfection. You're looking amazing. You're looking You look perfect. All right, I'll give you time to just adjust and do anything. So we have about like 10 minutes just before we bring
no
you up
problem.
on the panel. So you can just be backstage.
And then you
I'll
tell me when to come in. No
all
problem.
right. No, don't go anywhere, but just be there, but I'll bring you
I'm not
up.
going. I know.
Okay. All right, guys. So you can already see her ready. Mr. Brian is in the building. Brian White, thank you so much for coming in. How you doing, Mr. Brian? Brian is the father to the little Matt. It was so nice. Brian came with the baby yesterday on the live stream. I was just like, it was so cute. Cuteness overload. Brian, you know, yesterday you figured out the hack. That's how we go viral. Did you see that people loved your baby? People loved that baby. People loved baby Matt. It was beautiful. Mrotsane is in the building. I see Eva Kika in the house. Sharon Shield, thank you so much for coming in. I see Anastasia Blessed, thank you so much for popping in. And yeah, I see all my people here. Thrive and Glow with Joe is in the building. Thank you so much for popping in. That's my channel member for 7 months. I think I'm up to date on the chat. So we are going to take a bit of time as I wait for you guys to learn. Anita Owolabi, welcome and congratulations. I got the good news. Congratulations, Anita Owolabi, on being accepted in the YouTube Partner Program. Well done, well done, well done. I met this girl when she was barely at 100 subscribers. 3 months, 3 months later, she's fully monetized. I am so proud of you, Anita. Well done, well done, well done, well done. It's a bit quiet. Let me get music here. Let me get some reggae song because it's Misha. It's Misha Bless. It's Misha Bless. Let me get some reggae song. I think I have some reggae song here that will not get me into copyright. Let's see. Hey, sounds like it. That sounds awesome. Okay, that's perfect. I have 3 of them, so I need to just sample a few of them and then we see. All right. Queen of Fashion JD, welcome. Brian says, and so good to see you live. Thank you so much, Brian. You made it. You made it. You made it. Brian Matthew White is an amazing human being, and I don't know. There's just energy. He has very good energy. He's very grounded spiritually. He's very big on wellness. And I met Brian courtesy of just a yogi doing burpees in his basement, and you know it was. I almost said it was love at first sight. No, I meant to say it was a connection at the first chat. It was a connection at the first chat. It's like you've known each other for a while. It's like you always know your tribe. You always know your tribe even when you meet them for the first time. So yeah, so thank you so much, Brian, for making it to the live stream. Yeah, this reggae music is not. Let me try another one. This is too busy. Let's try. These are songs off YouTube. That sounds perfect. That's more like it. I mean, we are interviewing a Jamaican. How do you know? I cannot afford to play any other music. It has to be. I had to get my reggae songs today. We are interviewing a Jamaican. I had to get all my reggae songs. Riaz, Young Riaz is in the building. Young Riaz is in the building. Thank you so much for coming in. How are you doing, Young Riaz? Young Riaz is from Pakistan, but he lives in the UK. He's Pakistani, but he lives in the UK. He's actually British. He's a British Pakistani. Welcome, Young Riaz. Nice to see you. The Drip King himself, the Drip King in the building. Great guy, does good music, and was very opinionated, and can weigh in on any topic you throw his way. I still can't believe Young Riaz is 23. I can't believe it. He reasons like he's so like mature even in his reasoning and stuff. So thanks so much, young Riaz. Appreciate seeing you here. I agree, definitely. Thanks so much, Bran. I hope the babies are fine. I hope your wife, the missus, is fine. Thanks so much for making it. And thanks so much for sharing me out, young Riaz. I don't take it for granted. Eva Kika is saying, good to see you. Thank you so much. Eva Kika, congratulations on 5,000 subscribers. I think you breached that mark at around midday today. So congratulations, Eva Kika, on 5,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Brian, on over 100 subscribers. I was really rooting for Brian to get 100 subscribers. Now, Brian, I am going to assign you a buddy. I am going to assign you a buddy to help you on your growth on YouTube. I am going to officially assign you a buddy because one of the perks of being a president is that you can kind of order people around in a good way. So I am going to assign you a YouTube buddy just to help you navigate the platform, help you, be throwing in a few words of advice in there. Occasionally they can be popping on your live stream. So I'm going to assign you a buddy. And she already knows herself. She's already laughing because she knows, Goga, don't pick on me. Goga, don't pick on me. Goga, don't pick on me. There's a tried and tested buddy. There's a tried and tested buddy who held Anita Olabi's hands. She held Cross Farm's hands. That is the person I'm going to assign you. That's the person I'm going to assign you as your YouTube buddy. Eva Kika, take up the mantle. Eva Kika is your YouTube buddy from today. Brian White. Eva Kika is your YouTube buddy. So anytime you see Eva Kika on YouTube, ask her anything under the sun. Ask her, how do you click on this button? Ask her anything under the sun. I have given her that assignment. I see. She's like, Goga, why are you like this? Goga, why are you giving me homework? Goga, why are you giving me homework? Wamuyu Rainbag, thanks so much for coming in. Grace Marku, thanks so much for popping in. And congratulations on your monetization and your 12th wedding anniversary. It was such an honor hosting your big party on Friday. I lost my voice for a good part of yesterday. I had to go teach a yoga class, but my throat was just aching. But it was for a good cause. It was for a good cause. The future is bright. And you are in it, guys. The future is bright and you are in it. Let me wear my glasses here because Misha's daughter is going to come up on the panel and she always wants me to wear these glasses. So I made sure I carried my glasses today. Share the live stream out if you haven't shared the live stream out. It's important so that we can get more people to come in. Let me confirm that my lighting is good so that we are... I feel like it's too dim. So let me just say that I can adjust. Right. I think we are good. All right, perfect. It's brighter now. Yeah, 10 Rosane, how is South Africa? How are you doing, sis? Thank you so much for coming in. Surely Goga. Yes, Eva Kika, I have assigned you a buddy. Challenge accepted. Eva Kika is going to kill me for this. Now you have 5,000 subscribers. You think with great power comes great responsibility, and with great responsibility comes great power. It can work either way. So Eva Kika, I have assigned you. In 4 minutes, I'm going to bring my co-host. She's ready. I can see her backstage. She's ready. She's set. Lisa J Stocks, welcome. How are you doing, Lisa? Nice to see you, Lisa. It was so nice catching. Lisa, I wanted to ask you where Prez is, but I got hold of him. I got hold of him on one of his videos. He responded because I've not seen Prez for a while. And I was like, Lisa would know. So yeah, Lisa, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. And Lisa is my honored channel member, guys. That's a Dragon channel member right there. I see JD, Queen of Fashion JD is saying hi to the people on the chat. If I keep doing this, I want to know it's growing and what the time. Brian, keep showing up. Keep showing up. Everybody on this chat right now, and you're going to see more of them. Everybody started from somewhere. Let me tell you, when I got my first 100 subscribers, that was like the most beautiful thing that happened to me on YouTube. It was such a big deal. And then I started growing, and I just started growing. And before you realize you're like at 1,000, before you realize you're like 10,000, and now you just keep growing. You just keep growing. So you just keep showing up. Don't let it stress you because I know you are a father, you are a husband, you have other obligations on your spirituality, and you like your peace of mind. So just show up when you can and do what is practical for you. Don't stress yourself. Don't make it like don't make if something feels like a duty or a task that is like affecting your mental health, then don't do it. Otherwise, just keep showing up and the results will come. This Anita Olabi lady, barely like 3 months ago, she was barely at 100 subscribers. Now she has breached the 5,000 mark. She just got her monetization message 2 days ago. So You never know. 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 So you just keep showing up. And yes, please make a video on landscape. You still have not done my homework from last year. Wamui Rainbag, nice to see you, Miss Rainbag. Servant David is in the building. Oh my goodness, I have missed you, my Servant David. Thank you so much for coming in, cousin. Thank you so much for coming in, cousin. Hello and happy New Year, Servant David show. Servant David, thank you so much for popping in. Servant David is also a honored channel member of this channel. You just need to type SDS and Nightbot is going to drop his house. He's so cool. He's so cool. He's so cool. We should definitely have him at the Sunday service one of these days. You'll all love Servant David show. Thanks so much for coming in, and I like how everybody is welcoming Brian Matthew very well. Thanks so much, guys, for that that support. Guys, without further ado, I am going to bring up Misha shortly, maybe in the next like 1 or 2 minutes, and then we'll just have a casual hangout. Most of you know Misha Bless. If you've not connected to Misha Bless, you better connect to this lady, because the things that I'm going to show you on this live stream today, let me open her channel so that you guys can see. You are going to love this lady. She's vibes. She's vibes. And hopefully you're going to see the daughter. The daughter is also going to join us briefly. And the daughter also has a channel, and I will definitely give her an opportunity to promote that channel, because I love that girl. I love that girl, and that girl loves me, and it's a whole thing. So I will definitely have Misha's daughter come up and just talk to us about the channel. It's going to be a very nice family hangout. You're going to love this family. You're going to love this family, and it's going to be worth your time. It's going to be worth your time. So let me just confirm that the poll is working and a few things are like running. If you haven't shared the live stream out, share the live stream out. People come to the Sunday service 15 minutes after 15 minutes. So expect like a stampede to the chat in the next like 5 minutes. So I always have to buy the guests like 15 minutes before people come in. And then we get to start the show. Anastasia Blessed as well, congratulations. I hope you received my humble gift as I promised. Thank you so much for making it. And I hope your kids, I hope your grandkids are fine. I hope everything is fine, Anastasia. Thank you so much for coming in. Eva Kika is saying hi to Lisa J Stocks. Yes, guys, if you don't have Lisa J Stocks, please connect to that beautiful human being as well. You will learn so much about investments and stuff. To the Americans on the chat, welcome. I know there's a lot going on in the US, but I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys are safe wherever you are with all this. Hold on, guys. I don't know what's happening in my. Yeah. So I was adjusting my ring light. There's something, it keeps like fading and stuff. Wakesho Otto, thanks so much for coming in. So I was saying to the Americans, I hope you're staying safe despite this, what you've been seeing on the news here, the fires and stuff. David Hunt, welcome. David Hunt, aren't you supposed to be in church? David Hunt is always like coming to the church, and he's in church. And he's the head of music in his church I'm forgetting the name. Where MIT is located. Massachusetts. Yeah, Massachusetts. Don't ask. I always have to relate where David stays with MIT, because back in the day when I was in my 20s, I always wanted to go to MIT, and it was very specific. Your dreams have to be very specific. My goal was to go to MIT Sloan School of Management. The dream is still valid. The dream is really valid because that was a dream to go and do a PhD and stuff. I'm still thinking about it. But then somewhere along the line, I became a YouTuber. I became a yoga instructor. The way God normally sometimes reroutes you and you start doing other things. I took a break, went to Asia. I went to India, enjoyed time there. It was nice. Hung out with the monks. Came back, and that dream was. I kind of put it aside because I realized it was an ego-driven dream. But we still have time. We still have time. Yeah. So David just made me have a moment there. Thank you so much, David, and for always coming into the live stream. That's a Dragon channel member right there. Thank you so much, David. Vibes with Momos, welcome and happy New Year. Momos is in the building. Vibes with Momos, welcome, and thank you so much for coming in. Happy New Year to you, Momos. Savan David says, I'm glad Rob is here. Rob Albanks is in the building. Let me see. I've not said hi to Rob. Let me say hi to Rob. Yeah, so welcome each and everyone. Guys, Misha is ready. So Tandika, welcome to the live. How are you doing, Tandika? Tandika, you changed your name again. You changed your name again. You are the elite runner. I've seen you've gone back to Tandika. And then David is talking about okra. Fatherland Folk Taste is in the building. Thanks so much, Brother Sanship. Hey, Brother Sanship, that was a nice performance at Grace's party on Friday. Man, you know, let me give you your flowers. Let me give you your flowers. Let me give you your flowers, Igwe. That performance. Let me give you your credit. It was stunning. It was beautiful. It was, yeah, you know, I salute you for that. I salute you for that performance. And thank you so much for always creating your time and sharing your artistry with us small YouTubers, because most of us can't afford you. We can't afford that talent. We'll have to pay thousands of dollars to get that kind of talent in our channels. Thousands of dollars in our channels. All right. Yeah. So Tandika has changed her names. Like Tandika, it's barely like what? It's 12th of January. I don't know what happened to the elite runner, but anyway. Yeah, but anyway, keep experimenting until you figure out what works. Roxanne British is in the house. Welcome, Roxanne British. Thank you so much for coming in. And then I see Cordella Fakude. Thank you so much, my sister. Yeah, what was I going to say? Somebody distracted me. Somebody distracted me on the chat. I forgot what I was going to say. Anastasia Blessed says, I receive with a lot of love, Goga. We are well and grateful. I'm glad to hear that. All right. And Servant David is saying hi to each and everyone on the chat. There's David Ant and then there's Servant David. And they are all like musical maestros. They all have amazing voices. And, you know, they're men of... they're great men. They're great men. They're men I really respect. Roxanne, you made it. Thank you so much for coming in. Guys, without further ado, we are already at the 16th minute mark, and you see people are now landing in at the Sunday service. Typical Tribe Goga behavior. They come in at minute number 15. Belinda Melvin, thanks so much for coming in. So without further ado, allow me to welcome the co-host. This is the first guest at the Sunday service in the year 2025. She's the one who is going to like break the ice when it comes to the hosts in the year 2025. I've been really looking forward to like interview Misha like for a long time. I thought I would have done it last year in London, but life is always lifing. But you know what? We say this is the best. God's time is always the best. So the guest you're just about to see, let me just put her there on a small box so that you guys... Goga, where is the guest? You can see her there ready with a nice background, very bright, looking demure. This lady is amazing. She's very supportive, and she's the one person who lives life in her own terms. We crack jokes with her on YouTube like half the time. I think Misha is one of the people I really talk to a lot on YouTube when it comes to like content creators. I speak to her a lot. To those of you who missed my big party that I did in November when I launched the academy, you will remember that she was one of the speakers, and the daughter led us through the prayer. The opening prayer at my ceremony was led by her daughter, Alicia Lee. So I've always been very fascinated about her story. You know, what made her join YouTube? How did she move to the United Kingdom? What does it feel like raising kids, especially as a Black woman in the United Kingdom? And I said, you know what? Let me just tell Misha, bless you, better just come and sit at the Sunday service and we can have this chat. And she was agreeable. Such a short notice, guys. She was agreeable, and that is why she's here, gracing your screens with her beautiful self. She's going to introduce herself. I don't want to take the meat out of her introduction, but as we'll be talking, make sure you can run there and peep. She does live streams every day. This one does live streams like every hour. I even lost track of. Anytime I go on YouTube, I find her live. Sometimes I like, woman, are you supposed to be asleep? But we'll talk about those receipts, because sometimes even the daughter is late for school because she was busy hanging out and supporting people on YouTube. But let me not discuss those receipts, because she's also my channel member. I have to be respectful. Unless my membership is withdrawn, so I have to be respectful. So otherwise, she's going to talk to you all about that. She's also a community leader. She's a community leader. She does a lot of amazing charity work. One of the latest charity work she did, and it was a very beautiful display of service, where they, together with her friends, especially there in the United Kingdom, they went and fed the homeless people in the UK. They literally were going around the train stations very late at night as a group, and they fed people there. It was such a beautiful sight to see. And she had spent the whole day cooking up a storm. She cooked food in her house. We started cooking food with her in the morning. I was at work. And I kept on asking her, what time are we going for the thing? And she said, okay, it has to be late at night when the homeless people are at the train stations, because it is easier to find them there and give them the food. It was such a beautiful, I think, day, and it's from her heart. She doesn't do it for the likes. She doesn't do it for the, for the gram or anything. It is just who she is as a person. And I'm so honored to have her here on the panel. I can say a lot of things about Misha, but the best story is, when it comes from her. Misha Bless, without further ado, welcome. Let me put you on the main screen so that people can see. Hey, you're looking so amazing. Okay, I know you're always looking amazing, but today, you look like you are a proper host of a Sunday service. Misha, welcome. Let me, I think we are unmuted. Yeah, please greet the people. They've been looking forward to you the whole week, so that we can, we can start our conversation. Let me reduce the music a bit. I know it's a bit loud. But yes, the floor is yours. Introduce yourself in the best way you know how.
Hi, guys. I'm shy. So those who know that I'm shy. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be on Golga's Sunday service. And for to open the Sunday service, it's a great honor. And thank you so much, Golga. My name is Misha Bless. If everyone that don't know, I'm Misha Bless, and I just do lives and have my content. I like to cook and I like to clean. And Golga is the one that let me doing the 10 hours and the 11 hours lives. He's the cause of it. He's the cause of all of it, because he said, listen, do live. So you will hear all about that as we go on. So thank you for joining us today.
How do you start blaming me here, like the one who is making you do live stream, and you always wake up, you are cooking, you are going to the restaurant, you are at the Hilton, you are walking. How am I responsible? Sometimes I'm just like waking up and I'm like, Goga, I'm like, how am I responsible? But anyway, we'll talk about that one. Roxy, you are getting your flowers here on the chat. People are so excited to see you. Like, it's so nice. The chat is very excited. Belinda, Melvin, I see you. And Maura, thank you so much for coming in. And guys, the best thing you can do is like connect to her house, and then you'll be able to hang out with her on her house. She's always partying in that house for some reason. Her channel is there's always a party going on and going down in that channel. So if you want party vibes and everything, it's always going down on that channel. And you can see how she's looking. She's looking very demure. I like how she's saying, I'm shy, and I'm like, let me cough. Guys, I have a surprise before Misha starts the show. Guys, I have a surprise. So, this Misha, you think that she's saying that she's shy. We got a very special message from one of her friends. Let me show you one of her friends. You are going to be shocked. How do you send me this kind of a message that this one of her friends decided to say, Misha is going to the Sunday service? Let me give a message of support to Misha Bless. Guys, watch the video from her friend, and then you tell me who your friends are. Tell me who your friends are, because these are the kind of problems I want. I want this kind of problems. This is Misha's friend, guy. Wait.
Here.
Why is it?
Yeah, seen that? Misha Bless.
Misha, out of there.
Intro.
Out of there. Misha Bless, out of there. Yeah, all our vibes, outside.
All about it.
Yeah, isn't
Outside.
it?
Straight. Follow it.
Read
Straight.
where?
See that? I am in a real life.
How do you get the Usain Bolt to come and wish you well at the Sunday service, and then you say you are shy? The Usain Bolt knows you are at the Sunday service, Misha. These are the kind of friends you keep, and you say you are shy. Where is Usain Bolt? I thought you'd pop in or something. Guys, these are Misha's friends. So Mr. Bolt gave us a very kind message because Misha was coming to the Sunday service. Now, who are your friends, guys? Who are your friends? So, and you heard how he kept on repeating her name. Misha Bless. It is not Photoshop. It is not AI. It is real. Yeah. Catch up. Guys, who are your friends? Who are your friends? We have been blessed. We have been blessed. We have been blessed. We have been blessed. We have been blessed at the Sunday service. Even Bolt has approved. Lily! Oh my goodness, Lily's in the building. Lily, welcome, welcome, welcome. Lily, you want to say hi to people?
Hello, people. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you are.
Look at these YouTubers. They already know how to greet people based on different time zones. Lily, how are you doing? How are you doing, Lily? How is your Sunday?
Well, before I tell you that, I have a surprise. So I was right down there in the background. I was just in the background. I had a thought. So I went in camera, I took a picture, and I went on YouTube. I went in post, and then I posted the video and said, wait, what was it?
This is so adorable.
She posts something on YouTube. She shared it on her channel.
Wait.
Wow.
She did something. I don't know. She did something. I don't know what she's doing.
This girl is always doing things. Let me get her. Let's pull her channel. Hold on.
Bring it. Let me see. Is it a community?
I think you have to go in community.
Awesome. JD, drop for me Lily's link. Drop for me Lily's channel.
That's what she did in her community.
Wow. This one is already promoting her channel, guys. Wow. Awesome.
I already knew how to do that, like add you in, because when I did my first video, I saw like if you put the ads, that means and put the person channel name, it will, once you press on that, you will straight go to that channel.
I don't even know how to do this.
No, I don't know how you can't see it, but if
Misha,
you see the video,
Misha, I've been telling you this then every single time. Your daughter knows how to share people out. You always just drop the link
look, Mom, look. So if I press
it brings it to okay.
You already have your technical assistant there. You should never ask me how to share again. She literally showed you how to do it. Thank you, Lily, for sharing us out. I thank you so much for that. This one even knows how. Lily, you want to promote your channel? I want you to look at Mom's camera. And tell people to come to your channel, subscribe. You know the thing. You're a better YouTuber than some of us.
So my channel is called Vibes with Lily, as you see. This is, if you just open it, this is the front page. This is what the front page will look like.
Nice.
And on this channel, you're gonna see this on the front page. On the videos.
Yeah, and just explain to them what your channel is about. Sit down.
My channel is about learning, vlogs, pranks sometimes, and a day in my life videos. And gaming. I forgot to mention that.
So follow me
on YouTube.
What's the name?
Vibes with Lily.
Guys, Vibes with Lily. Let me just share her screen out. And she's very searchable. Meaning this girl is very busy on YouTube. I just started typing and it picked. She's very searchable. So this is her channel. Vibes with Lily. She is on the road to 200. Only 28 to go. And I already see some people have already run there to connect to her. Only 28 to go for her to get to 200. So yeah. And look at that is. Some of us look at Lily, guys. Look at Lily's channel. This channel looks very professional. If I could be doing channels like this at this age, I would be very famous and I'll be a millionaire. I'll be doing real things in the world. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. So thank you so much, Lily, for making it. Lily, I also have a surprise for you before you go. Because I know you'll be popping in and out. I know you're not going anywhere because anyway you have to keep mom company. But I know you asked me to. This is my surprise, Lily. I know you love these Goga glasses, so I decided to get the orange ones today, just for you.
Thank you very much. And in the dark, it looks like red, so it's glow in the dark glasses.
Ah, nice. Wow.
Because you're on the telly. Yes, you're on the telly too, so we can see it much bigger.
Somebody said she speaks three languages. That's right. That's right.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So guys, that is Vibes with Lily. That is Misha's daughter, and we just had to take that moment to just like also acknowledge the new generation of content creators on these YT streets. This is them, guys. This is, you see, she has already even shared me out. She has even shared me out, and the mom is wondering what is going on. Some of you don't even know how to share people out. You always still type the link. Yeah, some people have no idea how this sharing out thing works. But look at this girl. She's busy showing us how to share out the live stream. Let me just catch up on the chats real quick. Lungi and Carol is in the building. Lily surprised. Lily a surprise. She speaks 3 languages. Well, the mom will tell us because the mom is there. Wow, Lily, well done. Pretty girl. That is from Lungi and Carol. That's from Lungi and Carol. And then, Sharon Shield, welcome. Belinda Melvin is saying, this generation. I'm like, yeah, this generation, you have no idea. Rosie James says, she is so adorable and she's so clever. That is Rosie James. Rosie James says, she's so clever.
Auntie Rosie.
Hey! I love that. And she's listening, guys. She's listening. Yeah, Miss Rebecca Le Prince, nice to see you and happy new year, Rebecca. Thank you so much for coming in. Everybody is so excited about Lily. Yeah, so guys, you can go to her channel and then you talk to her there. The mom is always there supervising, so she's always there supervising, and Lily is a very strong Goga supporter. I've got, in fact, there's a time I think the mom was saying, Goga, I thought Lily was asleep. I found Lily on your night live stream. I found Lily on your night live stream under the blanket. And I was like, Lily was watching me and the mom was not aware. It was so amazing. So yeah, I have supporters. I have supporters and adorable supporters like Lily. So if you don't have Lily, please take a moment and just connect to the beautiful lady. Misha, once again, thank you so much for really making it to the Sunday service. It's really been a dream come true for me, and I'm so glad that you made it here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime. How does it feel like making content? You have also evolved as a YouTuber. Like what brought you on YouTube? Because YouTube is what brought us together. So what actually brought you on YouTube? Like what made you actually click on create channel? Like what was that inspiration that that made you first click that button, create?
So with YouTube, how I started doing YouTube is my son that made the channel, and he had a channel and he's into cars. So that's why people ask me about my playlist. I wouldn't be able to delete anything out of it so quickly. He have millions of cars videos in the playlist. So for me to delete, I've been deleting from I have the YouTube channel till now. I still can't delete it. So I leave it because they're all private. So it's his thing. So I took over the channel in 2016 when because he's not using it. So I took it because I like to cook. I like to clean. Now I used to be on Facebook and I came off Facebook about 2015. I stopped Facebook and I was doing on Instagram, and I said, how am I gonna share? I would like to share to the world how I cook in my kitchen and how I clean in my house, because everybody do their thing differently. So that was the good idea. It came to me and I said, you know what? I could do start posting on YouTube, and that's how I start posting small. Then I forgot about it, and like I wasn't interested because I didn't understand it. So I post and I stop, and I post and I stop until I think it was 2023. When I got 100 subscribers, there was this big subscriber person that shared me out, and I got 100 subscribers, and I was excited. I was like, I even made a video. It's in my video. I made a video because you don't understand how it is to reach a 100 subscriber. It's exciting. It was so crazy, to have 100. So it's like I got 1 million, and from there, I stopped. I did stop again, and then I started again. That's when I meet up on all the Kenyans and everyone else, and that's when it started. So, I like doing it. I don't do it for money. I do it for to show people, the whole world can see what I'm doing and how I do it. Maybe I can learn from them and they can learn from me, and that's it.
I love that. And thank you so much, guys, for the support. You are connecting to Misha, and you're also connecting to her adorable daughter. Make sure by the time we finish this live stream, the best gift you can do for that girl is get her to 200 for me. She only needs like 28. And I like what Misha you said about it's exciting to get 100 subscribers. It's such a big deal. I've never forgotten that moment, and this happened to me like over 4 years ago. And I still remember, it still like stands out as one of my most favorite moments on Mighty Streets. So it's very interesting that, you say that your son is the one who started the channel, and then you took over and, you started doing all these other things and stuff. As a mother, you do cleaning, you do the cooking. What was that thing that triggered that, you could record you doing things that you ordinarily do? Because you do these things anyway, off camera. So what was that thing that made you say, maybe I can just be recording them and then just see, what works? Like, what was that inspiration behind you just, recording what you do on a day-to-day basis?
Right, because I think I got inspired by other people that I watched on YouTube. I was watching other people as well, and I'm saying, well, I have nothing to hide, and I want them to see the real me. I think if people actually see you in front of the camera doing what you're doing, they will maybe like you more or understand you more. So I said, you know what? Because I'm doing this thing every day. I do this thing all the time. And I feel like I have company if I turn the cameras on, So it pushed me, I got, because I'm self-motivated. I just like cleaning. I just like cooking. It put me in a happy place. So if I'm doing these things all the time, why not turn on the camera and move it around with me? That's it, yeah.
Nice, awesome. And guys, we'll talk about food. I was looking at these pictures that were running across the screen, so maybe we can just look at them together. So this was a collection of literally a lot that is going on. This is the thumbnail, guys. This the dolphin and everything. So Misha, I just want us to look at these pictures briefly so that you can see. I love this picture where you're wearing the hat, and it's a beautiful picture. Jamaica is represented here. I can see the flag, the Jamaican colors in there. Okay, nice. And then I love this one, the kids. You're with the kids there. Another beautiful moment. So guys, I hope you're watching. So this is literally the channel. You can see Lily joined us briefly. So she's the beautiful girl who was with us. This is Misha's son.
That's in Jamaica.
Yeah. And then, of course, these are Misha's friends. Misha, I love this picture. I have to laugh at... Misha, what is going on this picture?
That's Beanie Man. Just to let you know, who know, that's Beanie Man and that's Baby Sham. The two famous things.
These are very famous celebrities. You're just hanging out with random celebrities like this. I know Beanie Man. That's definitely Beanie Man. I'm like, yo, But Misha, what was going on here? Why? What are you telling Beanie Man?
This is concert. This was a concert, and I was just in the background. Yes, because I was VIP, so we were just
Whoever,
talking.
whoever took this picture, I want to see them behind the tent because I have questions. I have questions.
Darling.
Okay, guys. And then there's more here. This was that day you guys went to feed the homeless, right?
Yes,
That's what I
yes,
was talking about. That looks like Charlene.
yes.
And then this looks like I love this picture. This Adenia is so young here. Is that
Yes.
Lily? Is that
Yes.
Lily? Is that
Yes.
Lily as a baby? Wow.
Yes.
Nice. I love this picture because this is also one of the people I see a lot in your live stream. This must be one of your best friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's something about friendships that we'll talk about. And then there's food. Now, guys, I'm going to crack a joke here. So when I asked Misha to send me pictures for the thumbnail, so Misha sends me pictures, and then in this she sent me like a lot of pictures. I think there were like 50 pictures. And then in these pictures, there was a lot of I don't know how food ended up in these pictures. And I kept on asking her, Misha, when I asked for your pictures, I wanted pictures of you, family, stuff. How did you sneak in food pictures in the in the portfolio? He's like, Goga, I love cooking. I love food. Everything about my channel, there's food. I'm always cooking and stuff. You figure out what to do with the food. And I finally found a place for it because this is mouth-watering. This is mouth-watering, and she's going to talk about this. She's going to talk about this shortly. So cooking, cleaning. There's also a lot of community involvement. There's a lot of friendship. You have a lot that is going on. Talk to us about your journey. You are in the UK, but originally from Jamaica. You talk about home a lot. Can you just share with us briefly just the journey from Jamaica to the UK and what that was like? How many years has it been? Just that kind of conversation.
Yes. Right. I came to England in 2002, March. I cannot forget. So I was going to nursing school back home in Jamaica, and my grandmother's friend, she came to Jamaica. She's from England, and she saw me and she likes me, and said, she's such a decent girl and stuff like that. Why don't she come to England to further her studies, And because she likes me because she just say I'm a good girl and everything. And I spoke with my mom because my mom was living in America at that time. And my mom was filing for me, but I hit the age that I had to wait longer. So my mom had two of us, me and my sister. My sister is younger than me. So she would be going, but I would have to wait a little bit longer. So my mom said, okay, let's go with it, So I went, I came to agreed to come to England to finish my nursing studies. Right. So I started going college here. I got when you come to England, you get 6 months stamp in your passport. When you start going to college, you get 1 year. So each time you finish a course, a year, you get another year. That's how it goes until your course finish. And then while you're a student in the UK, you can work. You get either 20 hours to go to work, but I'm telling you, God favors me. Through my journey, I might walk away from God, but God has never walked away from me. I am telling you that because through my journey, I can tell you how I've got testimony to tell you how God has favored me so many times, So now it's 2025. I have to give God thanks. I have to just say, thank you, Jesus. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Jesus, because God understands and He knows where I'm coming from to where I'm at this moment, So when I first came off the plane and opened those windows, those doors to come out, I fly back inside fast. Oh my God, England was cold. I didn't want to come to England because what I heard of England is that England is boring. They only wear tweed stuff and it's cold. I didn't want to come to England. I want to go to my mom. I want to go to New York because I hear that's where, if you don't, in Jamaicans, as a Jamaican, what we say, you don't go to, we call abroad foreign. We call it foreign. That's meaning abroad. You leave your country, so you go to foreign because it's a foreign land. Now, you won't be, coming to England is not foreign because if you don't go to the United States, then you didn't go to foreign. That's what Jamaicans say. You have to touch in the Big Apple first to say you come to a different, we came to foreign. No, I did not want to come here, but this is where God wanted me to be. This is where God was going to favor me, and God has favored me. God, I don't have a lot of family here. I have one uncle here that is nearby, as in blood family. They're all like scattered. Everybody in the world maybe have family all over the world. You understand? But I telling you, I made family. You don't have to, not by blood, but I'm telling you, I have good people in my life, right? So coming to England, my journey, it was not easy. It was not easy because, as you know, if you're coming to a foreign land, a foreign country, you have to have the rights to do certain things, to work a certain amount of hours or work properly, to get any benefits that the government will give to anyone, to open accounts and stuff like that, things like that. But going to college, it gave me a piece of that, So when I started nursing school, for the first year, I finished and I was going to start back again. But with my second year, I need to start doing practicals. Now, my first practical, they had to take me out. I think ambulance almost come for me because they wanted me to cut thing. Blood is not one of my best things. If I see blood, then I will pass out. So they came to an agreement to say that nursing is not for me. The practical part I cannot manage, so I need to do support work or something else, but not anything to do with nursing because I can't manage blood. Please don't love it. That's it. I almost passed out. Rosie's in the comment. She knows when she was having baby, I went there. The doctors have to take me out. I couldn't manage. I almost passed out. So I'm just telling. I couldn't manage. So I end up in I went to work. I started working on the train as a cleaner on the train. Those fast train that you see go, Virgin trains. At night from 10 in the morning, from 10 in the night till 6 in the morning. Remember, guys, I don't have children. I don't have to be working so hard because my mom sent money to pay my school fees. My school fee at that time was 3,100 pounds, not US, pounds. So I was thinking my mom have to send all that money. And for my second one, I said, you know what? I can't let her to do this because it's too much. I know she's working there and she's pushing and she wants the best for me. And I also want the best for my mom, and this country is a cold country. And I started to work. I'm telling you guys, I was on my way to work in Stonebridge one night and I'm walking and I'm crying. And this song, I don't know if you know this song, I Want to Go Home. I want to go home. That song, don't sing it, Goga, I will cry. That song, I wanted to go home. I'm saying, what? I'm walking in the snow, going to work at 10 o'clock. Oh, no, England is cold. 10 o'clock and it's snowing, ice outside. And I'm walking and I'm telling you in my heart, I started to cry. I said, I want to go home. Every time I hear that song, I cry because it brings back memories. I wanted to go home because I'm thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I pushing myself? It's like, this is too much. This is too much, But God had a plan. God had a plan. But I did not know what the plan is called. It wouldn't be a plan if God did not. Everything is already written down. And God know what he wanted me for my life, And he gave me some beautiful friends. And I'm telling you, Rosie got me a job in JD Sports. She know the manager she used to work. And I got a job in JD Sports. That's in a shopping center. It's a nice store and everything like that. They sell sports gears. So from there, I start to blossom. I saw the blossom. And before my interview, I went to the shop. This is me. This is just me, guys. I went to the shop, waiting for the interview, and I'm sitting down. But me, knowing me, I can't sit down. I have to show myself. I got up
Yes.
and I started to helping customers. Remember, I am not employed yet. I started to help customers. I started to ask, show and talk to them. And the manager heard me and they were watching me on the camera. I did not know. And I'm there and I'm telling you, the man come and he tell me, listen, you're hired. And I'm saying, who could it be? Who could it be? That was my first proper job in England. I'm telling you, who could it be but God? I can't forget that time. But, I have worked in that shop for a long time. I left that shop. I went back to another store, and I go back to that store. I got people job in that shop. It was so much. It was so much. But I give God thanks because God your journey cannot be easy because I wouldn't have a testimony, So at that time when I was working in that shop, I had my the home office had my passport. Now the home office, they kept my passport because remember I was going to the nursing college, and at that time when I wanted to start the nursing course again, it's called access to nursing. At that time they told me they stopped doing the course. Now
Wow.
I'm saying they stopped doing the course. So what am I going to do? This time, my 1 year is going to run out. My next 1 year is going to run out very soon, right? Me, remember, I'm young. I have no one to guide me. So I got this lawyer. I gave my passport to the lawyer, and he said, okay, he's going to get me into another college and do something else and stuff like that. The man kept my passport on his table. He did not send it off in time and made my passport make me go overstay for 6 months. Remember, once you stay for one day, you break the UK law. It's a law.
Yes.
You cannot, by any means, break the UK law. And they break the UK law because he did not send it. Remember, bear in mind, I did not know this, right? So I'm there working, not knowing this, and all this going on. Now, I think I got pregnant, and at this time, I'm saying I have to find out from the lawyer what happened because I haven't heard anything yet. Now, I had baby, and my baby was in hospital due to a few complications. So he stayed in the hospital for a month because I had him early. It was an emergency cesarean, so it was early. Now, he was in hospital, and at this time, I came out of the hospital. After leaving him in the hospital, I came out just to go to the lawyer to find out. When I called the lawyer, what the lawyer said to me? He said, okay, he's gonna find out. Within 1 week, the lawyer called me back and he said he heard back something and it's not good news. Now, he's saying that to me. Remember, I have a child in the hospital. I just had a baby. My blood pressure is high because I want my child to come out of the hospital, or I want to be in the hospital. I ended up back in the hospital with my child because I was worried about him. I want to be there. And at the same time, that's going on. But I'm telling you, at that time, God is just there. God just had me. God have me. And I'm telling you, God is so good. And when I went, he gave me he gave me a paper, and the paper said I had to start signing on. Now, what it means by signing on, meaning they have my passport, but they give me a paper with my picture on it, and I have to go to the police station, or there's a place that you have to go maybe once a week or whenever. They would tell you, make a schedule for you. So at this time, you're not safe. Bear in mind, you're not safe. Any day you go there, they can detain you by law.
Yeah. Wow.
And they can detain you by law if you don't do it. So at that point, right away there, I got a friend and she introduced me to a lawyer, and straight away, because remember, I now have a child, right? So now my circumstance has changed. So that's when when I went to the lawyer and I sit down, the lawyer said, okay, I can help you, but it's for her fee, it's going to charge £5,000. At that time, £5,000. And I said, yes, listen, anywhere you have to find that £5,000, I said, God will have to, something will come through. But at first, we have to pay £1,000. I pay £1,000. I swear I did not go back for a while. I did not go back for a long time. And when I did go back, and she started, okay, everything was going on. She get all the paperwork. She asked me for everything that she needs. I gave it to her and I left it there. And I was working in a store in Brent Cross. But you know, you have your head behind you all the time because remember, this is England.
Yep. It's not,
It's not safe.
It's not safe. Anything can happen.
Anything on the bus. I don't know if you guys know this. A bus pass can send you back home wherever you come from. Just a mere bus pass, just a bus pass that can send you right back on a plane home. Because if you don't pay your right fare or you did not pay a fare, you're going up on the bus. They can, on immigration, they normally come on the bus. They start coming on the bus now. They start to go into places and stuff like that. So you always have to be like, you know, wonder if I'm safe. Although these people have my passport, they know I am not gone out of the country or anything. You understand? Yeah. But they need proof. They need all that proof to say, I have never left and what is my circumstance. So we send everything to them. Now, when we send everything to them, I was just there, you know. So the job that I got, I gave them a letter. So every time you send something to the Home Office, you get a letter. And that letter, it will say you are safe. Just in small quotes, you're safe until they say otherwise. So you can work. So you're free in the country and you can work. So now I gave that to my manager when I was working. And I tell you, after my lawyer started doing what she's doing and stuff, you know, there's a time gonna come that the workplace, they have to do like a review. And because they need to see your passport at some point. Now, I'm gonna tell you how God is good. My lawyer was trying to call me one day, this day for some reason she wasn't getting to me. But I was there and the manager called me and she said, she come to the head tail and she said, Misha, she said, come here. You know that the head office asking for your passport. Can you bring your to get your passport in? Bear in mind, this was before on my lunch break. When I went outside, I got a voice note from my lawyer. And she said, Kamisha, I got your passport. It came back and it's good news. So that was at my lunch break. Now I came in, starting to work my other off shift now. I'm working now. It's a store. So I'm working this big store. And now, and the manager called me. Bear in mind now, I just got the message. My manager called me and said they need your passport. So you have to bring it in. Tears just started flowing down my eyes because I'm showing you and I'm saying, she said, come to the back, because I start crying because this cannot be, Goga. I just got the news that my passport came back and the manager just asking me for this.
Passport. That is God.
Who could it be but God? Who could it be but God? I'm telling you, you don't understand. Who could it be but God? Because if I did not have it, then I couldn't work. I could not work. I'd have to until I get it. Otherwise, you understand? I'm telling you the goodness of God. She and my manager, she hugged me because she's an Indian, but she's a Christian, so she understands. She said, I'm saying, so who could it be? Because how did they know that you're gonna ask him for this? Because if she asked me the day before, I would have said I don't have it. You know, at the moment, and then I would have to go and call my lawyer.
Wow.
To check up to see what is going on. But God was in control. God was in control, I'm telling you. And in spite of everything, if you see me there and not I always have God, and I will always grow my children to love God, and because God has given me these two children, these two beautiful children. So God is doing so much for me. I have to give back to him. I know I'll get into that place one day. I go back, you know, but I'm just telling you how the goodness of God. And from that day, my life has just been flowing beautifully because of God. I did not get married in this country. I did not, because it's just me. I wouldn't marry to somebody I don't love, you know? And, you know, I'm coming from Jamaica as a full-blown Christian, ask Rosie. When she knew me, my hair was natural, fully natural, long, nice hair. And I used to wear a skirt all the way to my ankle. I couldn't wear any skirt that's showing my legs and stuff like that. As a Pentecostal, you have to. I couldn't wear earrings and chain. I did not understand those things. I couldn't be doing all these things because I came to this country, and how I know to be a Christian in Jamaica is different here. You know, so it's just. But I have never forgot who God is. You know, because He's brought me a long way, and He's still grooming me. He is still working on me. You know, so I'm just giving God thanks. And that's how my immigration thing go on until I could just able to become a British citizen today, you know, and I just giving God thanks. Because my journey, it wasn't that easy. I just give you a summary, but it wasn't easy. But God said otherwise. And they gave me discretionary leave. It's called discretionary leave for 3 months. So you have to complete six years. So the first one they gave me 3 years. When the lawyer called me, I got 3 years discretion. I can do anything. I can get benefits. I can go travel. I can do all the things that I want to do just like a normal person. Until after my 6 years, I had to apply for my indefinite leave. And after my indefinite leave, I could apply for my British to naturalize. Now I have to pay £1,330 that time to naturalize, and I naturalized, and then I applied for my passport, and that was it, you know, and that was my journey as immigration. But I'm telling you, it's hard, but if you want it, you can just, you can, but you have to work for it. You can't just sit down and expect it's gonna come to you, you know. And me, as you know, I'm a person, I move, I do all these things, you know, and I go on and stuff like that. So that's my immigration bit, you know.
That is a powerful story. I like what Priscilla Mapp says on the chat. Misha is leading a revival. Like, your entire story is just a testimony, and everybody on the chat is just like, wow. Like, everybody's just shocked. I see Keisha there. I see everyone is just like, this is powerful. I like what you said at the beginning about when you first landed in the United Kingdom and you wanted to get back into the plane because it was immediately clear that this is not the environment I'm used to, because you're comparing Jamaica and here you are and we hear all these stories that it's always raining in England, and you know, the weather is not exactly the best. I mean, you rarely get to see sun and stuff. What was the other cultural shock, especially coming from Jamaica? And I know Jamaica, sometimes Jamaica and Africa, we are not really worlds apart. In fact, I think we are like relatives technically. So we tend to share a lot, and I think that's why Kenyans and Jamaicans, there's a very good relationship generally. What was like, other cultural things that shocked you? You know, now other than the weather, of course, the boring weather. You also brought in something very strong about you are alone. Like, literally, you would have wanted to go to your mom in the US, but now you land in the UK and you are alone. Foreign land can be very isolating. And we see this, we hear these stories. So what are the other things that really stood out for you? Yet in Jamaica, anybody can knock on your door and like, Misha, where are you? Let's go and eat. Let's go and eat some chicken food or something. But that is not something that happens in the UK, for example. So what are these other cultural things that shocked you just landing in the United Kingdom?
Right. So honestly, guys, don't laugh. I might say some things and I might think it's funny. I came here and see pigeons. I never see so much pigeon. In Jamaica, they use a bingy. I don't know what you guys call that, slingshot. They make slingshot. Yes. And they kill pigeons and eat. Some people eat pigeons, right? In the country, people eat pigeon. But when I came here the first, and before I went in the lady's house, and she lived in a flat, I saw so much pigeons on the floor. One whole heap of pigeon. I'm thinking, where so much pigeon come from? This is not real. Oh my God, pigeons. It was so much pigeon. And the next thing, with we Jamaicans, well, me, I'm telling you, we call everybody coolie and everybody's white for us. I didn't know if you have so much different types of Indian, different type of people. Like, we call everybody Indian. I didn't know you have different types and stuff like that. Like, this was a culture shock because, like, I see people wearing like the hijabs and stuff like that. It's like, so where are these people from? Like, how is this? Like things like that. I was just understand how everybody was white. There was these different types of people, different culture that do different things. I'm thinking, my God, this is different. And then when I come and I see they have things in tin, some things that I'm thinking turkey, up to this day, I don't eat turkey. I never eat turkey again. The first time I see that thing and I tried, how can people eat turkey? I said this big old thing that looked like chicken, but it's big and dry. It's not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. I will not eat it. And it's white. I'm thinking food was my biggest problem here. Food was my biggest problem. Tasting KFC for the first time, there's gonna be a big problem in this country. I can't stay here. The food is my biggest thing. I love food. I don't care. Everybody wants to say I love food, yes, and I love enough to see a lot of food. And guess what? God gave me 2 children that don't like to eat. This is weird. This is weird. I tell you, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, is like I came in and some things the things that they call like as trainers. Over here they call it trainers. We call it crepe, sneakers. Yeah. You know, things that we call certain things like a vest. I'm thinking vest is what they wear. I don't know, 3-piece suit that a gentleman would wear, a 3-piece suit, and the inside piece. The inside piece we'll call a vest. Over here, marina. I don't know if you know what it is marina. In Jamaica, we call it marina. What men wear underneath, the white tongue top that they wear underneath their shirts or whatever. They call it vest. And I'm thinking, how can they call that vest? That's not a vest. That's how they say no, it's a waistcoat. There's a right name for it. So until I came to England, that's when I know English. I came to England and I learned English because it is English. Because how can I be calling something all this time? And the thing is, they say we talk fast. We speak fast. We're going fast and they don't understand. Listen, it's just broken English. Like me say, come here. You understand? It's my accent. And people in stores, they will say, oh my God, your accent. You sound like American. They always say I sound like American. When I'm in store, when I'm working, they say I sound like an American. And I just go with it. Yes, I sound like, okay. I sound like an American because I don't understand what Americans sound like. And I'm talking normal English. But culture shock here is different for me. Otherwise, from the weather, there's a lot of things. Like I see people parking on the road. We don't park on the road like that in Jamaica, and walking on the road. There's so much things. There's so much things. There's so much things. Like it's like I can't remember that, but there's so much things. It's kind of, but I get to adopt. I learn to adopt. Why are you laughing, Gogo? What are they saying in the comments?
No, nothing, because Kisha is repeating what you said about turkey. Like, it's big and dry. I can't eat it. So and then Buddha, Buddha Namaste is also laughing at the same. Buddha of Destiny Namaste is also laughing at the same comment on turkey. So that's why making me laugh on this part. And then, oh my goodness. And then Hakika says, I'm just laughing at Misha's expression when she says, she talks about the things she does not like it's just showing on her face. That's what is making me laugh. Then you talked about also, you did not have a lot of people you knew as well. So how do you like settle in? Because in a foreign country, that can be very isolating. And I'm not surprised, especially when you found yourself saying, I wanna go home. This was me in Scotland in 2019. Homesickness kicked in when I was on a vacation. I took the plane the following day. I was out. I'm had to go back home. I'm like, this is not my place. So how do you now just get to start meeting people? How do you get to now start finding your people, your tribe, at least people to talk to? Because I know like a place like England, for example, they're not as it may not look as friendly as back at home, where you're used to chatting with people, you're used to people coming in to knock on your door, ask for, like, let's say some salt or whatever it is. But so what was that experience like, just now trying to find people that you know and meeting friends and family away from home?
Yes, so like I'm a people's person. 1 minute, go girl. So I'm a people's person, so I know we'll get on. It even got to me as a people's person. I make friends at work. That's how I met Charlene in Brent Cross. Before we started having kids, I knew Charlene from then. I knew Rose, the entire family. So it's like I take them on as families. So when I'm renting place now, I rent room because you can afford that time. Goga cannot afford to rent like a whole house or flats or one bedroom for yourself. You have to share accommodation. So instead of me sharing accommodation with stranger, like I would rent a room from either Rosie or rent a room from somebody that I know. So I'm a part of their family. I become a part of their family renting that room because I will feel more safe and I will feel like I'm a part of something. So because this country, you can make you isolate yourself and fall in a depression real quick, real fast, real fast. Because outside, once people close their doors, you don't want to go back outside. So you won't see anybody on the road, no one to come and talk or stuff like that. No way, it doesn't work like that here. Jamaica is completely different. You see Mastro passing there, you see Sister Paul going down there, and you can go in over their house and your grandma, and that is it. But here, you can get isolated, you can feel depressed so fast because you started to think, your mind started to overthink and thinking, you just here. I just started to cry, and that's the first sign of depression. You start to cry for no reason. There is a reason, but it's in your head.
It's in your head,
you're crying and thinking, she's gone. I'm not, that person is gone. I don't have nobody. Who am I going to talk to? Nobody to talk to. You don't have any friends. You don't have anybody. You're just there. It can become very, very lonely, even if you have children. Because I fall in a state like that before when I have a Daniel and I was there. I was feeling depressed, and I'm thinking, why am I feeling so depressed? Like I started to cry, and I started to be in the dark, like in the dark house. I didn't want to open it. Like I'm feeling down and feeling lonely. But sometimes I think it's because I miss my mom, my actual family, and I can't talking on the phone. That's why I joined social media, because to speak to my mom and families and friends back home. I end up on after Skype because of Facebook, right? That's how I could interact and stuff like that. So it can be very, very, very hard and lonely, because looking on outside, it look dark. At 3:00, it's dark. And then that's how we have some people, you understand? So they said English people is mean, but going to work in hours of the morning and it's cold, and you have to work for £5 an hour, 1 hour, one entire hour for £5. You have to understand where they say people is mean in England, but that's not it. They work hard for their money.
Yeah.
And it's cold, going to in the cold, and you have to work 1 hour for £5. Go, guys, a lot. You have to. So imagine for you now to give somebody £5 to go and buy a cigarette to smoke.
Yep.
Not food, but they're using it to do something else. That's why people that maybe keep their money to you understand, they say they're mean, but maybe they know why. You understand, so it can be very lonely. It can be and I make friends. That's what I'm a people person. So I make friends, and that's how I become friendly. And started to keep party at Rosie house, because we're living at Rosie one of the time. So I invite my friends from work, and we keep the party there, and that's how we become close. That's how we become close with before I met Roxanne, that's how we become close. And John, that's how it is. And then after I meet Roxanne and stuff like that, it just becomes, we started to meet more people. But Daphne, oh my God, I move where Daphne is. Imagine everybody need a Daphne. Everybody need a Daphne, a D, I tell you. Everybody need a Rose. Everybody need a Roxy. Because you don't need many friends to have good friends and family and that closeness, and it makes you put that smile on your face to make you know that, listen, you're not alone. I am here too. So let us be together, because guess what? My family is back home too, and I don't see them. So we can become a family. Become one.
Yep.
Together, yes, and make ourselves be happy. I learn now to make myself happy. Don't depend on anything, because before I always want to be around people to become happy. To live on my own, I was always scared to be on my own. And before I have Alicia, I always like my son sleep with me or I sleep with him in his room because I just I don't know if I'm protecting or I just don't like to be alone like that. You know, I want to feel. That's just me. I don't know. I think something may be wrong with me. I don't know, but
Yes.
I don't like to be alone. So I thank God for my 2 children, you know, so they make the place lively, especially Alicia Lee. She's completely different from my son. She's completely different from my son. So, you know, I'm a people's person, Goga. So I will make friends, like my neighbors on my floor. And we made a group for this building, and I am the manager for the group. I put myself into things. I put myself into things to, you know, and sometimes I take on that more than what I can manage.
Yep.
So, and that's how I ended up in the work that I do, the job that I do to help. Every day I help. Every day I help. I just got a text a while ago. That is something is a help, work for this week again. You know, so when you ask me, then I'll let you know.
I love that. And Sindisewe Kuneno is watching you from South Africa, says, one can tell Misha is a people's person. She's so open and not guarded. You gotta love this girl. Rebecca Mle Prince, who is also watching you, and she's in the United Kingdom like you, she says she really relates to, you know, those humble beginnings when she was starting off, because she emigrated from Congo to, you know, to get to the United Kingdom. And, you know, she can relate to that aspect of people closing themselves after a long day, and, you know, people just minding their business in the neighborhood, and nobody really bothers about the next person. So she's totally like resonating with what you're saying, because she lives in the UK as well. Roxanne British says, you're right. That will take me then to the next curious question. Like one of the things that people then, you know, immigration can also come with its fair share of challenges. But one of the things I've noticed with the Caribbean people is also how you are still very strong on your culture, even in a foreign land. You try to keep, you know, I like what you said about that, trying to keep that family aspect, even if these are people you did not know even when you moved to the UK, but they become your family. How, like, one of the things that, you know, then somebody will definitely ask is keeping your heritage intact, despite being in the UK for it's now 23 years. It's like that's a whole kid, that's a whole adult, because 202 and it's 2025, that's like, you know, about 23 years. There are people who go to a foreign land and they change their culture, they abandon what, you know, what they knew when they were growing. But one of the things I've always gotten with you know, with the Caribbean and the Jamaican people is there's always something about keeping our culture, our heritage, even in a foreign land. How have you managed to like just keep that intact, even despite now being influenced by, you know, it's the UK, it's England, there is a certain way they do things as compared to maybe when you're back at home. Talk to us about this. How do you keep your heritage intact? Jason and Gina, nice to see you. Travel and Food says, who said Misha is shy? She's the one who said that she's shy, but yeah, clearly. That's why I was coughing. That's why I was choking when she said that, because I was like, let me laugh in a way that is pleasing to the Lord. Kanu, brother, welcome. Thanks so much, bye, for coming in. Jason and Gina, nice to see you. How you doing? And then Latoya came out of the bush. Ike says, Ike, nice to see you. Once again, Ike is also talking about the loneliness in Texas, and how most people are confined to social media. So I think people are just bringing in that aspect of, you know, how loneliness can be, you know, it can be one of those things that you face in a foreign land. But yeah, talk to us about how you maintain your cultural heritage, despite a lot of influence that is something that you did not grow up with necessarily.
Well, how can I forget where I'm coming from? Like, how can I remove? Well, you have people that do that, like imitate where they come from. You would never know. You have people that do that. I know somebody that do that. Before, when me and her was coming, with, it's her grandmother that sent that bring us here, and both of us we were coming. Before she entered England, I thought she was already English. No, this is not a joke. This is serious. I mean, very serious. She speaks proper English. She never traveled before, Goga.
I love that. It's funny. I love how it comes out like, yeah.
So that was one of the things, like, people will try to be speaky spokey, like they adopt. I'm not saying it's wrong for you to speak proper English, it's okay, but it cannot come, it cannot leave me then, because that is a part of me. My accent is a part of me because I'm Jamaican. I'm saying, when people said, "Oh, are you from Jamaica?" I said, "Didn't you hear it?" I always say, "Can you not hear my?" I always say that, like, "Can you not hear it?" You know. But I'm telling you, the next thing that I'll bring in is food. I find all the Caribbean shops to get my Caribbean produce, to cook my Caribbean food. I cannot go and pick ackee in the back garden or the backyard, so I have to buy the tin one. It comes in a tin. So to make it okay, ackee and saltfish, that's our national dish. I will make my ackee and saltfish. I cannot get the fresh one, so I get the tin. So we have jerk chicken. We originate for jerk chicken. I will always make jerk chicken. That's my Caribbean thing. Party. Jamaicans like to have get-togethers with big get-togethers, big food, big lot of things there, and that's why you see us I like to cook. And when you were coming, I had a plan, Goga. When you come, when you go back, they would say, "No, this is not Goga." So they would have to check your passport twice, because you would have definitely put weight on. Do you understand? I like to feed people. Ask Roxanne. You see, you're not blind. You see.
I see the food. I see the food in that channel. I'm always like, what is going on here every day?
So that is it. That's how I will stay close to my my culture. I know the way how I will do something, or how I know back home in Jamaica. This is how I do it, not what they are teaching me now to do it. That's not my way. The way I know how my grandmother used to do it, that's the way I am going to do it. Because you see, when I was younger, when my mom left and I was staying with my grandmother, my grandmother is very strict. Anybody know Jamaican grandparents or Jamaican parents? They're strict. Now I'm there. I come from school and I have a shower and I go and I sit outside. My grandmother would come outside and embarrass me and said, "Listen, come inside the house and come learn to cook, because your husband will beat you." Wonderful, understand what I said. My grandmother said, "Come in at the house and come learn to cook, because your husband will beat you when you grow up." So those things that she used to say, I used to be annoyed. Oh my God, I used to call my mother all the time. Call my mother and said, "Listen, mommy, I can't manage this. My mother is my grandma. Mama is just, we call her mama. She's just, it's too much. I cannot manage, man. I can't. She's annoying, man, and stuff like that." But listen, all those things my grandmother was saying, that's what this is the woman she made in today. Because of those things she have instilled in me. That is why I'm like this. This is why I'm like this. My grandmother would tell you, "Listen, make sure you clean the house. If you want, on a Saturday, it's a must. On a Saturday, you have to get up and clean the entire house. You cannot lie in the bed too late. Not because the weekend. Not because the weekend. On a weekend, I think, okay, you can sleep. You see, I like how I can sleep late and do that. Try that in my grandmother's house. She come and she pour water on you until you get up and go and clean the house. Then when you're finished, you can go back to sleep. After that, you wouldn't want to go back to sleep, because listen, you're working. And that time when we were cleaning the floor, we used to have a thing called red oak. You have to shine, you have to go on your knee and make sure that clean. And she said, "Make sure it clean like Dallas pieces." Up to this day, I don't know what it means. Make sure it shine like Dallas pieces. So I think it's because of the money shine. I don't know. But my grandmother made me the woman I am today. She was a strict person, but strict, her Jamaican way, how they do it, they're rough. They're rough in the way they do it. It could have been more calmer and stuff like that. But I think that's just the way they know So that's her way. So that's a Jamaican way. So me now, Alicia is doing something that she's not supposed to do. Right now, she's actually doing something because I'm here talking. She's mixing up, making one commotion there, mixing syrup and stuff. I cannot not say, if I'm talking to her now, Alicia, leave it, put it down. I actually did. Sorry, that is real life. This is real life, guys. Can you stop? She's making some syrup, mixing something up, and because I'm talking to you girls on here, I'm just trying to show you. So this is real life. So my grandmother, she will shout. She cannot talk without shouting. I don't know. You understand?
No, but I like, there's that, there's that look you give Alicia across the room. Like even now I noticed it. Like I could tell you are giving her a look. It's like, Alicia, I will deal with you. I will, like, I'm here. Yes, I'm here at the live stream, but I will deal with you. Like after this, it's the African mother look, the typical African mother look of the, that when guests come into when guests are visiting and your mother gives you that look, you know that you're supposed to make yourself scarce.
Exactly. So you cannot leave from where you come from. What we know, we have to get up, clean the bathroom, wash your clothes, do certain things. British people do things differently from how a Caribbean person will do their thing. So what we learn from back home in Jamaica, that is what I'm used to. Cooking the rice and peas on a Sunday, that's our Jamaican culture. I love rice and peas. I'll cook rice and peas. My son don't like plain rice, so I'll cook rice and peas anytime. So because I love cooking, so it don't stop me from say, okay, boy, I can't cook rice and peas every time. It's not hard, so it's easy. So I will always cook rice and peas and chicken, jerk chicken. That's our culture. That is our thing. Jamaicans make soup on a Saturday. It's not a must that you do those things, but how we make it, that's our culture. How we make a soup, that's how we know from back home. So that is the thing. We keep our culture by cooking the way how we know our back home how we'll do it. We don't come and adopt. There's English stuff that you can do, but I don't like those type of stuff. Like these English children, well, my children, they don't even eat, so I just leave them. I don't know.
I
like everybody's like saying, she's giving that look across the room, like, make yourself. I'm not going to repeat myself again. I am not going to repeat myself again. And Latoya says, Latoya, who is watching you from Montego Bay, says the same thing, that she was also raised by the grandma, so she totally relates to. And she says it's like all the grandmas were cut out from the same. It's like they all went to the same school.
I swear.
Yeah. All right. And then Sassy Global, nice to see you. Thank you so much. Let me see. And guys, if you have any question you want to ask Misha, please feel free to ask. But I'm enjoying this conversation. Misha is a perfect co-host. I'm just enjoying listening to her. Which will then beg the question, Misha, because your kids are born in the United Kingdom, so naturally they're British. They're naturally British. And there are certain things that the school system, from how they've grown up, they may not have had the benefit of growing in Jamaica like you. They may have visited for sure, but they may not have had the benefit of having lived the same life you did when you're growing up. So the question then I would ask you would be, let me see what you guys are saying. She made a great human. Indeed, Anastasia. The question then I would ask you, Misha, is how do you find it raising kids in the UK, and you have to also go against sometimes your belief system because you are doing something wrong, Lily. Like what you just did across the room. Yet in those foreign lands, that can also get you into trouble, because I remember there's the last time I came to the UK, and I was on the plane with this gentleman, and he was flying back to Africa, and he said, I'm bringing my kids. Sorry, I need to get some water. I'm bringing my kids back to Africa because I feel they are losing certain ideals. That, those of us who have grown in Jamaica, those of us who have grown in Africa, there's a certain way you have been raised that you can't pull that stunt, especially you can't pull that stunt in Africa. And that is what I think most people, Jamaica, Africa, that is a conflict they're having in terms of how they raise the kids, especially in a place like the United Kingdom. So
Exactly.
how do you how do you navigate this dilemma, and how do you there are certain values you want your kids to uphold that you see those things in that land, and you're like, no, I don't want you to do this because there's a better way that I want to raise you, the way I was raised. So how do you navigate this dilemma as a mother?
Yeah, so with my children, everyone knows I love my children, and I would how they grow children here is different from how I know it in Jamaica. Now I'm just going off what I know for myself, not what people tell me or what I see here. Now, one day my son came home with a number. Came home with there's a number on a piece of paper, and it's a very easy number to remember. They gave him that number. They give the children a number when they reach a certain year group for you to call this number if they feel like they're in danger of their own parents or anything at home is not making them comfortable. They give them a number that is very easy to call. So then the kids, that was easy to remember, something easy for them to remember. So they telling them that, listen, if you're disciplining your children at home, and if you talk anyway to them, then some children will just call on you. And guess what? They're not going to listen to you. They're listening to the children first. I'm not going to say you don't have children that's going through like abuse at home in a certain way and stuff like that. That's different. But when you're when I'm disciplining my child, listen, I slap my children. I don't care. I would do it in public too. They come and lock me up. Listen, I would do it in public. Make my child go and I'm in a shop and crying for something. They see this toy and they're crying for that toy. And you're telling me, say, you're there, and then you're gonna put yourself on the ground, rolling on the ground because you're not getting that toy. Jesus, help me.
The black woman in you cannot allow it.
I cannot allow it. You don't understand. I cannot. No. This past a different level. I've never seen that before. So coming here and seeing those things and seeing that the parents them barely said, okay, I'm going to buy it for you. Stop crying. I'll buy it for you. Come on, let's buy it. And do you want another? I'll buy this for you to make them keep themselves. In which generation? In this one with me? You must be mad. Not me. I'm sorry. They tell me I am rough or maybe I'm thinking. Sit down. But yeah, cry for something. You have money for buy it? When you're working, you come telling me to go and buy toy, and then you're having the audacity to be crying. If I take something and shop you, no, guys. Sometimes if you're on my life and you hear me say, okay, I will chop you, I will do this, I don't mean it like that. That's just the Jamaican in me. Ask anybody in the life that's Jamaican. Their parents take anything them see, them fling it off for you. Anything them see in front of them, and you give chop, they're throwing it at you. That's a Jamaican. That's a Jamaican parent in me that will just automatically I don't know, I just see red, and it's just listen, I love my children, so I will never hit my child to harm them. I will scold my child because that's what I know. I will scold you. You must behave yourself. Go to First of all, really, my children would not get to that state because really is how you grow your child. True. Children live what they learn. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you from experience. Children live what they learn. I sent my son to America on his own when he was 6 years old to meet my mother. Now, when I send him there, you can, that time, you could get an air hostess. That air hostess will sit with my child right up until they meet my mom. You pay for that service. Now, at that time my son will go. When I go there, I hand him over they put a tag around him, I hand him over and he go. When I will get a phone call. My mother, she have to have her ID present with her to collect my son. So that's the system. They do that, and then I will get the phone call. My mom said yes, she have him and stuff like that. Now, my son went all the way to America, and my mother was getting ready to shower him. As my mother was about to tell him to come, let's go in the bath. Shower you. Didn't know he tell my mom to wash out the bath first. You have to clean the bath first. He said, Grandma, you have to clean the bath first. Because that's what he see. That's what he learned. I did not know my son was noticing things like that. I have to make sure the bath is clean. Now, my mother tell me the cup. He tell my mother to wash out the cup properly, to wash the cup out properly before he could use it. Things that he see that I do here. He went there to say this is how it's supposed to be. You understand? So I'm telling you, kids live what they learn. So for me, with my children, I know every Sunday they have to be in church. They have to come. My son, if on Facebook, I have so many pictures. I have an account on Facebook, but I can just sign in and go there. But I refuse, not until I'm ready to go and get my photos. I'll do every picture on my Facebook is with me and my son. That was before Alicia. With me and my son going to church. So that's that you saw me in. We were either coming from church or getting ready for church. You understand? So I grow my children for them to know that to fear God, to love God. And this is what I grow them in church. So they know this is right, what is right for me, you know? But when it comes to these things, what they're teaching in school and stuff, I make sure they know. So when they know God for themselves, then they will get an understanding. So when they know things that they teach in school, they already know certain things to know that this is not right, this is right, you know, and stuff like that. So the way how they do things here is different from what I know when it comes to culture in Jamaica. Now, when they say Black History Month, it's not really how the way they should. They do it their way. You understand? So I teach my children, listen, Black History Month, this is what Black History Month is. You understand? This is what we do. You know, when Black History, it's about nanny, it's about, first of all, I tell them about my thing back home, tell them about all these heroes that we have and stuff like that, you know, back home and stuff like that. So it's different. It's way different. But me, I'm not strict. But my son is his age. He will be outside. Like when he come from school, he will go with friends and stuff. My son just don't like outside, like to go out with friends. He's not like that type of person. He's more like, and he's a people person, you know, but he's more like to with cars and games and stuff like that, you know, into his cars business, everything to do with cars. Because I teach my son from his tender age. I will never buy a gun toy for my son. Never, ever. I will never buy something like a war game or stuff like that. Never, ever would I do that. So I grow him. I see that he likes cars and I feed on it. I see that he likes cars and I feed on it. From a tender age, baby, I buy little cars, lots of them from shops. And everywhere you go, you see my son have a car in his hand. Always, everywhere you have a car every time. So he started growing. When he was old to understand, before he reached 10, I explained to him, I said, listen, you know, you can come and grow up and work with things with cars, with automobiles, because he like anything that moves, like trains and stuff. I said, you know, you can come and build something to do with trains. You can come and work. You can be an engineer. This was when my son was young. And today my son is studying engineering, motorsports, engineering, you know, to do with cars, mechanic in his work. My son is doing, listen, let me tell you something, Goga. My son loves car to another level. And the only reason why he grew up loving it so much is because of me. I feed on what I see he loves. But I don't force him. Because my son going to do exam. I don't force him to go and study or anything like that. Because I said, listen, whatever you do in life and going in school and doing anything, you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for me. You're doing it for your future. And as a colored boy, you have to have upstairs. You have to have that. And that will put you to anywhere you want to go in life, because I will not always be here. Right? So I tell him, listen, to be a strong young man, get your education. You can get any job and anything you want. I bring my son to car shows and show him, listen, I said, these cars, you can drive it. You can own one of these cars. Don't see these cars here and think, okay, it's only people that stop. You can be that person too. You can make this car. You can invent.
Yep.
I taught my son all these things. And today my son is studying and he's working. My son is working. I see cold weather that, trust me, I would even go out in that weather. I would just call in sick. My son is doing volunteering and he he gets up and he goes to the work, he don't work he don't go college on a Wednesday. So he go early. When I go and drop Alicia to school and come up, my son is gone from 9 o'clock. He's gone to work at the garage. They love him at the garage. He's working there about 2 years now. Because when I first found out about it, it was a teacher that introduced me. Said she go there and that's where her garage for her car. So she said, you could bring Adania there, and because he loved cars so much, and it's a good. The manager who own it is a good person. I can put in a word for you. And the day I bring Adania there, they love Adania so much. They train Adania. Adania can service a car. He serviced a car last week on his own.
Wow.
On his own. Now this college is now telling us, give him a paper, he needs to get work experience. My son has been working. The college knows he's been working before. Work experience is even ready. So he's already above. He's already gone higher.
Amazing.
Listen, the way my son loves car, he has never failed an exam. He has never failed an exam. He's top of his class. Because it has to do with cars. So when I go to parents' evening, the man will say to me, well, this is the easiest one. Because really and truly, I have nothing to say more than I hope all the kids follow your son's footstep. You know how proud I am to see how far my son has grown, how far he has come. In spite of anything, how far where he is at the moment, So I'm giving God thanks because now I have Alicia, and she now is picking up what the older one is doing, because she said Adania wants to be an engineer. You know what Alicia went and do? She said she watched a thing called Dr. Pimple Popper. There's a thing. She's a private dermatologist in America. Squeeze all these things. If someone has some face, she have the cure for it. She know how to help them. She said she wants to be a skin doctor. So I said to her, look what a skin doctor is. There's a name for it. And she found out and says a dermatologist. And she Googled to see how much Adania will get paid if he's an engineer and how much a dermatologist will get. So she wants to say, this is the amount I'll get more paid than Adenio. If I work in a private, I work with the NHS. I'm thinking, what is so Goga? Wow. I am feeding on what she's giving. Do you understand? I'm feeding on it. So I buy her doctor's book anything to do with doctors. Any little things to do with, I give her a doctor's outfit. Listen, Goga, I am not forcing and I am not thing. I just said that's a good career. You can get, you understand? So absolutely. I am just, she asked me, Mom, how long I have to spend in university if I'm a doctor? What things that she's asking me, Goga, there's things that Alicia know. You can ask her, how many bones does a human, she know that a baby have more bones than some things that she asked me, Goga. I learned because I did not know these things.
Because she has the interest, she's researching already.
She's researching. She might change. Yeah, she might change as she grow, but at least she knowing what she going on. You understand? And I'm just there to help her and help her steer her in the right direction. That's it. But if she changed to be something else, that's fine. You know? So I'm just here to help her. But when it comes to my children, I take I go all out, Goga. I go all out because if they don't love Goga, you don't know. I drive far to bring my son to a racetrack just for him to see where Lewis Hamilton drive and all these people drive.
Wow.
I go places because this is what he's interested in. So I am going to, for his birthday, when he was 16 birthday, I bring him to drive his own supercar. You know, you have to pay some money to do this. And I pay for him and he went in to drive it, Goga, and stuff like that. You know, so I'm just working on with them now to, you know, because he don't give me trouble. He don't give me any talking like boys are in a problem or anything. He know what he's want and he's just going after it. And that's him. And so I'll give him anything. But the thing I have problem with, Goga, was eating. I used to beat my child to eat when he was younger. Goga, I used to slap him to eat. He never used to eat the food because wasted, you don't eat, Goga. I have children that don't like food and I like to cook. What kind of problem is that? This is a serious problem, Goga.
Serious problem, yeah.
Serious problem. How can you not want to eat? You're a Caribbean child. You have to eat. So I bring them to Jamaica. These children, Goga, I bring them to Jamaica to let them see where they come from. This is where you come from. This is home. Yes, and I teach them and I show them, and they like it. And I bring them a second, and they like it. So they know this is where your roots is. This is if you have to go back home. If England said every immigrant leave this country, this is where you have to go. You understand? So, because this is your roots, I have to teach them the roots. I tell them all the time. I said, listen, we never used to have these luxury that you have. These things we have in Xbox and all these things. We used to use the carton box to put wheels on and then use a stick to make it be a truck for her to drive it.
Absolutely.
We used to use the old bicycle tire. You know the old bicycle tire? And use up, and then you have a stick to lick it to run down the road. Do you understand? So these luxury that they have, we don't use to that. So these are luxury. These are luxury. You understand? So they have to understand that, listen, people out there that don't have, and that's when I come up with that, said, with the homeless. I said, for Christmas, the first time I did it was a Christmas. And I said, you know what, I'm going to tell you guys, teach you that you have to give up something for Christmas. They had a blankets and stuff like that. And I said, you know what, we're going to feed the homeless. I'm going to take something from you guys so we can give back. And you have to give back something. We're not just giving back for show. You're not giving for nothing. We're doing this and we're doing this right. And they were up with it, you know, and I come up with it and I say, you know what is the best thing I can do? Because it's not like I can go for a homeless and go and clean their house, because there's two things that I really love to do, helping and my two helping is cleaning and cooking. So I said, the best thing is cooking. And I said, you know what? I could cook and I could give the homeless, give it back to someone. And that's how I started it. And they loved it and they want to do it again and again and again, you know? So I trying to train them the way to make them understand that life is not what you see on TV. You know, this is real life. You have people that really don't have it. People in England, Goga, that really, right now they don't have electric in their house because they maybe cannot afford it. Money runs out because, Goga, to live in England, we live for bills. Bills, you work to pay back bills. You understand? So if you see you can help in any way, shape or form, not because a person lives in England, they're better off a person that's in Jamaica. Some people in Jamaica is living better than some people living in England. You understand? They don't understand. We have to tell them in Jamaica, there's no money tree here. People think there's a money tree. You can go and pick some. Anytime you find it, please let me know. Type it in the comments to let me know where that money tree is so we can go and pick some. There's no money tree here. So we have to work hard for what you want and fight for it and push. Sometimes the days may look dark, but just push, because trust me, if you push, then you will get what you're looking for. Go work hard for it. And that's what I'm doing. And that's how I end up. So I start helping people. You know, you've got people out there that don't know the system. And if you know, why not share it? You know, information, mere information, Goga, that people just don't know. So that's how I ended up doing support work. I can talk about that if you want to catch up with the comments. Yeah.
A lot. I like how the mothers on the chat are just like, you know, the mothers on the chat are totally resonating with what you're saying, especially the aspect of feeding their passions. I'm not going to talk them out of it, but you know, you are tapping and feeding into that passion at a very young age. And it's amazing just to hear about Engineer Adenio, you know. Let me just give him that title because he's an engineer in waiting. And Lily thinking already of being a dermatologist at this age. It's amazing. Your daughter is these kids are very bright, because even there's I come to your channel sometimes and I hear your daughter speak and I'm like, who's this girl? You know, like, she's busy, like she's actually having a grown-up conversation, like on the channel, and it's always amazing. And I'm like, yep, this is proof of the person who is raising this girl. And I can already tell that yeah, you know, you're raising this girl to be very clear, you know, in terms of, you know, even just how she expresses herself. She's definitely not a shy girl at all. She can be very direct. And even how she welcomes people and things like that. So it's always proof of how, you know, you're doing an amazing job. Anita Olabi says, I love your energy, Misha. And then Patila is on the chat. Patila says, keep doing what you're doing, Misha. That is from Patila. We all love Patila.
Thank you.
Sindise Kunene says, awesome upbringing. This is really inspirational. And then let me just see a few things here. Marlon is in the house. Marlon is saying hi to you. Thank you so much, Marlon. Appreciate it, Marlon. And yes, and then everybody is laughing at what kind of problems are these? Yes, you know, you are Caribbean children. You're supposed to be eating. I think that comment, I think, just made people like just fall on the floor. Yes. They're all laughing there on the chat, including Starvlog and the rest. Misha has these lines, guys. Yeah, you can tell she has these lines that just come out, and you think, you know, they are very natural, and I don't even think she realizes what she just said, that, you know, everybody else is laughing. She has these natural lines that just come out, you know, very, very naturally. And yeah, and I like what you're actually heading to what I was going to ask next, which now goes into the humanitarian and, you know, being a human being, especially in a foreign land. And, you know, for you to be somebody who is always willing to help, you know, it also, and I like the example you gave just at the beginning when you're talking about how you got your job at the JD, the store. You know, the managers saw you on camera helping, and you're not an employee. You know, it is something innate. It speaks volumes about how you are brought up. It speaks volumes about your cultural upbringing, that, you know, you are told to always be of service to the next person, be of service to the next human being. So I'm not even surprised when I see you saying, I can cook up a storm for the homeless people, because we can. It's not much, but, you know, we can share the little that we have, and you know, we can take it to them, and, you know, just make sure that they sleep at least. And for me, I like how, especially the last humanitarian work you did, you know, that food was so good. It looked so good. You know, you can tell this is food that somebody has put in their energy, their heart. It is, you know, the people who got to eat this food, you could even tell from their faces. It was something, you know, it's not like something that somebody just did, like a mass produce the food or things like that. Patila is already, Patila, you can go look, Patila is already asking you for food on the chat. It's like, Misha, the next time you could, please send me some food. Patila always asking about food. Anyway, talk to us about this, you know, especially the first time you had to go out and feed the homeless people. What was that experience like? Because I know you got looks. I know even the people you are going to help were like shocked. What is wrong with you? Why? You know, like, people sometimes don't even think that they deserve the help and stuff. And, you know, it's always like one of those things. So what was that first experience like?
It was a bit like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Am I gonna see anybody anyway? All this food, you know. Was feeling even disappointed on the live. You could, if the people were to watch that first live, we couldn't find people. We could not find anyone at the time. And I did not know that homeless people were staying in the train stations. I did not know that. If someone on the live tell us to go to the big train stations, I did not know that. So going out and stuff, I was feeling, oh my God, I wonder if this is gonna work. Wonder if they're gonna even take it from us, because some of the people that is homeless, they're actually homeless. There's nothing wrong with them. They just don't have somewhere to stay or to sleep this night, So don't judge a person seeing them homeless. You don't know their story. You don't know their story, because we met a man and he just did not have anywhere to go. And it could be many things, because he said he have work in the morning, because this country, they say it's a woman country. That's a thing that they will say, because by the queen, or so they say it's a woman country. So I was thinking, wonder if the man was married to a woman and she put him out. He just have nowhere to go because he's working. He can't just get up and go and get somewhere to stay that night. But if it was a woman, she would have got somewhere to stay, because there's ways and means how to help people, how to get the help. But some people just don't know how, So me going out, I was optimistic, because I didn't know what I'm going to buck up into, because I could buck up into somebody that is just a crazy person, and I have my children with me, So but when the first food I gave out is like, it's a thing just continue going high. It's just going up. I felt so good. It makes you feel like, oh my God. And then the person start eating the food straight away. Then that make you feel some sort of way, like, oh my God, this is so good, because someone is actually eating my food,
Yes.
And and they're grateful. They say thank you, or they say bless you. Just for somebody to tell you, bless you, God bless you, don't take it slightly. If they mean it from their heart, you don't understand. When somebody say God bless you, it's better than pocket money. Trust me, it's better than anything in the world, because to bless somebody, and it's coming from their heart, oh my God, that will go down to your generation. So the kindness and the goodness I do, I know it will fall on my children. I will not look for it to get repaid today,
Amen.
So,
wow.
And
that's powerful.
That's how when I go and do that, I will never get tired, because if I'm cooking and people know me, I don't like people in the kitchen. I like to do things by myself. Yes, I don't like people helping me or stuff like that, because in my head, I can vision what my plate is supposed to look like when it's finished and what it's supposed to taste like. So I cook from my heart, and I put everything in it. Whatever, when you look at the food, you're supposed to want to eat that food. You're supposed to taste the food just by looking at it and know that it's edible. That food is gonna taste nice, because it's soul food. It come from dung in your soul, proper, So I love to cook, so that's why I end up sharing with people. I cook for school as well, and so I work sometimes as a TA, teacher assistant. And I will come up with, because I help children, people and children that have difficulties, like have different types of disabilities. So in school, I will work as a one-to-one, right? Now, for that section, I will ask if I can raise some money for the school. And the only thing I can do best is cook. So to raise the money, I said, okay, I will cook, and then I sell it back to the teachers, and what left is left over. When school is finished, we can do. Anyway, I use my own money, and I go and I buy everything, and I come in school and I cook. Rosie, Femi helped me before. That's Rosie's sister, Rosie Gem's sister. And I made festival, I made rice and peas, and I jerked chicken. The teachers in the class could not sit still. They said every time they come to the canteen door, what is that smell? I cannot see properly. What is that smell? Listen, so when you're jerking chicken, there's a scent. The whole school was interrupted. Yeah. The children, they're coming. They're meant to be going to the toilet, but they have to be passing by the canteen. The toilet is nowhere near the canteen. And then they come in and peeping. We have to be telling them, go to class. Oh, miss, can I get some? Would I be able to buy some, miss? Miss, can I, that's how they tell me. So then I am well known to the school for the cooking. That's the most part of it. They have money at the school put down in a bag for me. When I'm ready, I am free to come and cook at the school to raise money. They will always welcome me there. They offer me jobs there, but because I'm a carer, they offer me jobs. I only can volunteer to do anything there, so they hold me in a high regard. I can ask for recommendation anytime, nice. Because I cook and the food smell out the place. Everybody come and they come back for seconds. Man, teacher come and he said, what did I put in this food? He said, can I bring on one for my wife? I need to bring one for my wife. I cannot go home and tell her my belly is full. And because my wife, I'm not going to be able to eat my wife's dinner because my stomach is full. So I have to bring one for her. They came back and they asked for, they don't call the gravy. They call it sauce. Like how they call it sauce. Can you put more? Can I get some more sauce? You have to wait till the other teachers get. You have to wait. And it's pressure on me. pressure on me, I tell you. So for that, I've been known, and then parents as well after. From that, one time I started cooking at home for parents. So I could do something big, Goga, right now, because I have customers, people that would buy from me, but I'm not in the position to cook in a small house like this people offer me job in restaurants. So because of that, I got to cook at a christening for a family. They asked me how much, to come and cook for them and stuff like that, for parties and stuff like that. But cooking is not an easy job, especially when you're doing it by yourself. Yeah. And when you're cooking good food and for it to taste, you cannot disappoint. Because if that food don't come out tasting rice and you burn the rice or something happen, so I don't like people in my kitchen, but if I have the help, I delegate what is supposed to happen, give them the small jobs and stuff like that, and I like cleaning. So I like when I'm cooking, the things have to be clean at the same time, the environment, so that is part of the thing as well for me. Now, from that, I like helping people. I realize there is, people can get misunderstood. Children and also adults can get misunderstood because of they have a disability and they themselves don't know it. Their parents don't know it, and people around them don't know it, because a lot of people is not aware of some of these things that are called disability. Some disabilities hidden. You have people walking around with hidden disability and they're getting quarreled at or something for doing something, but they themselves don't understand that, listen, this is the way the person is, and they're not doing it by themselves. They have a mental issue, and because of that, my eyes are open and I started to help people, right? So there is information that people will know and they won't tell other people. So for me now, I go around, I will see, there was a boy in school and I saw that he had an issue, and they were saying he was troublesome and he had trouble. He gave all the trouble in the world. But I find that when I'm with him, it's fine. Like I know I'm talking to him and things like that. You can see that whatever is within him is forcing him to do things. It's not of himself. He can't help to keep still. It's called ADHD, right? And I saw one day I wasn't working, and I'm going to pick up for school run, and I saw the mom, and I said, "Should I say something to her? I don't know this lady. I just know her son, but I want to introduce this information to her for her to go and check it out." Because I can see something is wrong and the boy is suffering and he needs help. But everyone is just down on him and not knowing that there is something going on. Now, when she picked her son up and I was going, I started to walk behind her. And then I said something to her, and just there talking to her, and I said to her, I said, "Do you know you can get help for your son?" And she said, I said, "Can I talk to you? And I'm going to be real. I'm going to say something to you." And she said, "Go on." And I started, because you have to know how to talk to people when it comes to their children. Because listen, you have some people who take it very personal for you to go and talk to some about their children. So you have to go in a way, you know, how to go about
Very
it. Yes,
diplomatic and stuff. Yeah.
diplomatic. Yes. So I talked to her and stuff, and she said, you know, she said, give me she said, oh, can I call them and stuff? I said, no, let me call this place for you and order this form for you. And I called on her right away, right there and then. I called for this form to fill out. And I said, go to your GP, your doctor, and get. She said, you know that I was hearing something, they were saying something, but I did not understand. But you make it clear, right? And funny enough, all the thing comes, she got doctor start to send the child to a place called for mental health, and he start going there and getting the help that he needs. This child has ADHD and showing all the signs and stuff like that, and she started getting that extra help. And you know, I filled the form for her and things like that. And the lady, she saw me, she came with a day with flowers and an envelope to give to me. She was like, oh my God, you helped me. I said, no, I did it for free. It's not, I don't want pay. I'm just helping you as a sister. You know, I like to see my people and help them out. As a dark skin, if I'm good at something, I would want to tell you everything that I know in this world for you to know too. I would not keep information by myself for myself. And that's all. From there, I just continue doing this. Right now, I'm helping people. I go to court with people, like if their child have a disability and they're getting lower than what they should get, the real help that they need, I will go and fight for them and help them and give them the information that because that help would help them and their children, you know, because this country can be difficult at times, especially when you have children with disability. People don't know what people goes through with a child, especially having a child with autism, and they don't understand the world around them. You understand? And you as a parent, new to this, you know, for you to get some sort of help to learn how to do, to understand this process of these things, and then for you to impact that in your child to understand his world, because what he's seeing is not the same thing you are seeing. It's completely different, you know. So people out there just don't have that information. They don't know what's going on. They don't know that there's help that they can get, there's support that they can help that they can get, you know. And then other people is going through this as well, you know. And that I started from there. And then started from there, these people now started to call me like, oh my God, I don't have anywhere to go. Like they got homeless or something with their house. Now I am the one now pick up my phone and I started trying to find places for them, like calling social services. You can call social service 24 hours a day. So you call social service for them, because sometimes you have to know how, when you're filling a form, right? So how I fill a form, when I'm filling the form, I fill the form. So you, the reader, when you are reading it, you can picture everything I'm saying. That's how I fill a form. So I'm not just gonna write, okay, that the child have that, and no, I'm picturing, I'm making you see what I'm seeing. And I'm writing this down and I'm making you see, and I go and find, and you understand? So I do this for adults and I do this for children. I have this week, I have 2. People don't see, because these things are not something I can publicize, because these are people's private business. You understand? So I will go into their homes, or they come, and then I go and I speak with them. I call for them. If they're going, okay, I have a couple that I deal with. They have language barrier. Now, I don't speak those language, but I try to understand them. So they have a child that speak English. So they have some issue, and they said, Kamisha, I hear that you can this and that and whatever. And, you know, I'm having all these problems. And they show me all these letters that they've been getting from different places and stuff. So when I go and I put these letters together and stuff like that, I will now call these companies and places, because these people got misunderstood because of language barrier. Now, they got put into a house and by the government, got moved and put into a home. Now they got put into the home and did not know that they were supposed to call this borough, because you have different borough in England. So you have Brent, you have Barnet, you have different type of boroughs. So when you move from one borough to the next, you have to change over everything to the new borough. Now, they did not understand that. When they got moved, they thought that was done automatically. Now, these people are in debt of 10,000 twice, 10,000 and 15,000 council tax, housing, and all of that because they did not know. They did not know they were supposed to because of a language barrier. Maybe the person told them, said, okay, you need to contact Brent now. They did not understand that because so they didn't know. Now they're in all that problem. So I am the one who will pick that up, do emails, call the place, like tell them, listen, this was happening and because of this, and try to see ways of how this can get dealt with, and you know, and make the situation go down because this is now causing the family. This family have a son that's in wheelchair. He was born paralyzed. He can't speak. He can't talk. So they already have a burden on them. So I am trying to lessen that burden. And that is what I do. I go around and I just help people and share information. What I don't know, I Google, I try to find out, I call places, I try to find out, and that is what I do. That is what I do. Yeah.
Oof. Guys, it is, yeah, I told you guys, we are starting the year, we are kicking off the year and we are leaping. We are leaping already. You can already see we are talking about learning. We are talking about experiencing, and also, you know, you can already feel the experience. You can already feel the engagement. We are also talking about acting, and we are talking about to pivot. So you can already see these elements that we are like manifesting this year already coming out when you speak to Misha. Peterson Farms of Nashville, thank you so much. Simi V is excited and she's just like saying, I've connected to Queen Misha and I'm telling Simi, yes, she's a queen. She's royal. We are always singing that song. So royal, of course, yeah. So thank you so much, Simi, for that support. Patila says, Misha, today you look like a news anchor. Look at these people. They're used to seeing you in the kitchen. Like, Patila, why are you like this? Patila says that, hey, Misha, today you look like a news anchor. I'm just laughing here because of Patila is always crazy. Patila is always crazy. And yes, guys, if you have any question you want to ask Misha, feel free to drop it on the chat so that I don't like monopolize the conversation. I can talk to Misha the whole day. I told you I speak to her like a lot. So I can talk to her the whole day, but let's also give you a chance to just also engage her. If you have not connected to her, please also hit there's a link I pinned on top of the chat. It has been there since we started, even way before we started the live stream. So you can connect to her there so that you can go meet her when she's cooking, meet her when she's like doing her thing, engaging, meet her when she's partying. I think her channel is there's always a lot of things. There's always a lot of things that are going on there, and it's always good vibes. It's always good vibes. One thing that I know that is consistent with Misha Bless is that you are never going to be disappointed. You will laugh at some point. There's a day I woke up at 1 in the night and I found some karaoke show going on there. I just say, let me keep quiet and I keep the receipts to myself. And then the following day I asked her, Misha, what were you doing last night? And I go, are you there? I'm like, yeah. With a microphone and everything, I saw it all. So there's always a lot that is happening there. But allow me to acknowledge some blessings that we got. We got a blessing from Tandika. Thank you so much, Tandika, for the super chat. And then Cindy Siwe just bought us coffee. She says, I'm having a blast listening to Misha. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to give you your water real quick. And then in case Misha needs to drink a glass of water because I've kept her here for 2 hours and she's not even stood up. So I'll put in your water a bit. Where is my water? Where has the water gone? The water has disappeared. Okay, here it is, so that Misha can take a glass of water. May your pot, just in time, may your pot brim in abundance. May your pot brim in abundance, Cindy Siwe Kunene and Tandika. We don't take it for granted. All right. Patila says, I will connect to Misha only when I get the food. Move. What is Patila? Move. Patila, move. You can't be holding us hostage when it comes to food. Not at my party. Now when Misha is on the panel, you will look for food when she's always doing cookouts every day. So yeah, Patila, you shall not hold us hostage. Misha, there's also the aspect of friendships. I was seeing the picture of Roxanne when the PowerPoint thing was moving, and you know, there are some certain women and female figures that have been your friends for the longest time. the other day I was listening to a podcast by Trevor Noah and Simon Sinek, and they were discussing friendship in the 21st century, especially in these times, in this season. It's very hard to keep friendships because people are always busy. People are just too busy. Life is always happening. But one of the things that, when I saw this picture of Roxanne and, carrying little baby Lily, and I was just like, I was just smiling because I was like, you guys, yeah, you guys have known each other for like a while. And, it's really emblematic of the friendships you keep, Charlene and the rest. And the question then here will then be, how do you get to maintain such long-lasting friendships that they even come to this humanitarian, driven kind of causes like, feeding the homeless? And especially in a country like the United Kingdom, where we've already established people like keeping to themselves. So how do you get to nurture and maintain such long-lasting friendships? And, how have these friendships helped you even when during those difficult times, that you had to navigate before you really, before at least you really found a bit of sanity in that foreign country?
Yeah, so friendship, you have different levels of friendship. I don't know, that's me. I always say that you have different levels of friendship. Now, you have you're gonna have friends that are roots. You're gonna have friends that are branches, and you're gonna have friends that are leaves.
Ooh.
So you have rooted friends that those friends will always be there. They will stand for you through thick and thin. Now you're gonna have the branches friends. They might be there, but sometimes they might be busy. They won't be there all the time, but they might. So you can't count on them all the time. Now they're different. Next friends with the leaves. Leaves, you have some friends, sometimes God have to remove them from out of your life, or you grow out of friendship with the person. So it drop off. So you don't be upset if you and a person is no longer friendship and they disappear. They might move away, or so there's something, but that's not that God, people change. People just grow out of friendship. But the rooted friendships that you have, you always, that's the ones that you're seeing now, So when I met Roxanne in England, and Roxanne wasn't in Jamaica. She wasn't living far from me, but I didn't knew her then. She had a friend that was friend with me. Do you understand? She was friend with somebody that lived on my block in Jamaica, and she and I go to the same school, but that person and me is friend. And that's how one day Daniel and Roxanne's son was going to school, and the friend that I knew was with her. And because she don't live in London, she just came one day and come with her to school run, and she saw me. And she said, no, Roxy said she saw me, and she said, that girl looked like Pamela's friend. She looked like her. She tell her, okay, come with me to school one day, because I see that girl that you know. And the soul comes. I met Roxy that day, and from that, we started kicking it off and stuff like that, because obviously we are Jamaicans, so we're gonna have that thing going, straight away and stuff like that. But it's not every Jamaican is good people. I'm telling you, you have some bad mind one out there. What I mean bad mind, and you have red eye. You have some, when they call it red eye, I don't know if you know what is red eye.
Yeah.
Right. So they might see me have on this here, and they said, oh, I want to have that. I should have that here too. And they find a problem with me because they wanted that here, and they want to have it too, So that's people in a general. I don't only think Jamaican people are like that. I think it's just people in general, that you have some people they're just not good people, And Roxanne, Rosie, Jem, I know these people for a very long time, and to keep that friendship, you have to be able for them to tell the truth, or you telling them the truth. Be real with you. Be real. That's it. One time when I said to Roxy, when I just met her and stuff, I said, I'm going to give you a friendship contract.
Ooh.
For you to sign. I'm going to give you a friendship contract. don't lie to me. Something like that I tell her. I don't remember what I said I was gonna put on it. I don't think she remember. Long time ago, I said it to her. I said I'm gonna give her a friendship contract. All she have to do is be real. That's it. Be real. That's it. That's all I'm asking for, right? And you know, so to keep friendship, who want to be friends with me? Yes. Who wouldn't want to be friends? Daphne, oh my God. Who would want to be friends? I'm always this ask Rosie Gem. I'm the life of the party. Ask Charlene. I'm the life of the party. If Roxy is shy. You see Roxy there? She's shy now. Yes. If and Rosie, they would said, oh, if they're at a party or they're somewhere here, and I step in, if the room was very quiet, and as I step in the room, they're gonna say, whoa, the party start now. Now the party is here because Kamisha is here. You know, ask them. They just say, I am the life of the party. And you know what, guys? Funny enough, I don't go out and party. That's the problem. I don't go out. You never see me go outside. We only do house parties. Like if we're having birthday for the kids and stuff like that. I'm not a party person that go out to those type of dance and stuff like that. No, you know? So to keep a friendship, we just be real and be respectful. Like Roxanne is married. I will never call Roxanne unless it's important certain hours after I know her husband is at home. That is just mere respect. You understand? I would never be going to her mama. Me and Roxanne would be on the phone for the whole day. She at work because she can't speak on her phone at work, right? And I know she reach home and stuff like that. I wouldn't have to call her. It can wait until tomorrow. I text her. I don't bother her because I know she's at home and she's married. Before she was married, every day we be at each other's house and stuff like that, you know, and things like that. But you have to be understanding and you have to know your place and know time and season for everything. Sometimes I did have a friend that if I'm Virgo, I'm a Virgo person. I don't know if months have nothing to do with people, but I am like this. Sometimes I don't like to talk. Like I would be silent. If something I to be silent. Like if I don't call her, so Roxanne no. Like when I trouble her, because she gone silent. I wonder which she just giving me that moment. Giving me that moment, and then she called and said, you come out of your silence, you know, like that. Because sometimes we need to just have a breather or take, you know, a breather for yourself and stuff like that. Me, I never plan things. I would say, Roxy, make we go to a restaurant here now, or D, make we go here, so no, make we go for breakfast. I would just come up there out of the blues. I never plan anything. I said, right, make we keep this party, man. Make we do this or something. Let me go down to the city. Let's go to the city and let's just go down and see what, you know, just go and stuff like that. I never make plans. I'm an on-the-go person. Just let me just feel like let me just go, you know? But I've got good friends and they say good friends is better than pocket money. And you know it's a good friend, like Kira, when you know it's a good friend, you can call and at any time they will come out of their bed to come and assist you if something is wrong. You know people. You'll know when you know you have a good friend. They're more like family. So at this point, the few people I have around me, they're no longer friends. They're family friends. So if I go to somewhere and I say this is my family friend, I don't introduce them. So it's my friend. You know, because you know, good friendship is very hard to find, and genuine friendship is hard to find. You know. Right. They might tell you something sometimes and you don't like it, but you know they're telling you the right thing, you know, because they're being a good friend to you, you know. So I love my people. I love that. And Roxanne and the rest are so like they're cracking up on the chat, especially the friendship contract. I know you are the life of the party because of that day. I think was it Roxanne's husband's birthday party when you kept on saying one more for the road, guys. We are almost leaving. You are leaving for like I think 3 hours, and I was like, yep, no one is leaving this house anytime soon.
And
He's
somebody's
my
like,
friend.
just one more for the road, one more for the road and we are leaving. One more for the road and we are leaving. I'm like, this one more for the road kept on going on for like 3 hours. I was like, okay, I give up, need to sleep.
Roxanne husband is a vibe. I tell you, we are saying we're born the same month.
He's
So
amazing. He's
he's a
amazing.
yes, a vibe.
He's amazing. He's amazing. And I was so honored to have met him that day because I was laughing like crazy because he's fun. He's fun. All right. Crooked Peach is in the building. Thank you so much, Crooked Peach. Crooked Peach is so excited to see Misha. Thank you so much, CP, for making it. And yeah, so Misha has paved the door for you, Crooked Peach. Crooked Peach will be joining us next week. And then, you know, Auntie Rose is also just having an amazing time there on the chat, and everybody else. Patila, what are you asking? Patila, what did you ask? Patila, you're not asking a direct question. You're just reacting. You're just reacting. I'm not seeing any question on the chat. Rosie agrees that yes, she's the life of the party. She's the life of the party. You also talk a lot about faith, and you know, where I like what somebody said at the beginning. You know, you credit a lot of actions. You know, it could be when you gave us that immigration experience. And you know, it was only God, you know, how you got to stay in the UK even when the odds were against you. You know, how plans just have always worked in your favor for all these years. Faith and resilience, you know, why is spirituality like very crucial for you? Is it something that you always grew up with when you are younger, or is it something that, you know, you came to as a result of an experience or something? Why is faith very crucial for you as a person?
Yeah, so I'm in Jamaica. I got baptized when I was 18, and I got baptized and I got filled on the third day. So I know God for myself. So my grandmother, she goes to church and she invited me. If my grandmother can go to church and accept Jesus Christ, accept God, then anybody can. My grandmother, her mouth wasn't her mouth. My grandmother, oh my God, she would fly bad words out of her mouth. My grandmother was very dangerous. Very dangerous. As in, she's not easy. You can't mess with her. Don't mess with my grandmother. So to see her change her life around, anybody can change their life around. She invited us to church one Tuesday night at a young people service. They were having convention. And the pastor, every time when church was before the church over in Jamaica, I don't know if they do this anywhere else. They ask the congregation, is anyone there that would like to give their life to the Lord? I don't know why. Every pastor I know always do that.
Every single service.
Yes, as the church is ending, just before church ending, and the church is good, just before it ending, put your hands up if you're a thing. To tell you the truth, Goga, that Tuesday night, I don't know what happened, but my hands went up. It wasn't me. Goga, I'm telling you, it wasn't me, but my hand went up. I was still going to school. I didn't leave school yet. And my hand went up when he said, if there's anybody else. To tell you the truth, all I know, they called me, and once your hand go up, Goga, they're on you like in a lion's den. I'm sorry for you. That is it. They're coming from everywhere, corner around to come and put you to the altar. And then to start to praying for you and anything that...
I've seen that.
And then they start to ask me now when I want to get baptized, and I said I don't know. I'm thinking, okay, this was in the summertime, so it was in like a July, August time. And I said, okay, when my birthday is the 19th of September. So I said when my birthday, because Goga this time I was confused. I didn't even know why my hand went up. So I'm just giving them a date. I'm just telling them for them to ease off me. Yeah. So for some reason from that day, Goga, my hand went up. It's never been the same. Because I think something inside of me moved. And I used to act like a tomboy, and I used to wear trousers and stuff. For some reason, I started putting away all those things and taking out my earring, and I called my mom and tell her I need to start making some new clothes because I want to go to church for church. And my mother has called my grandmother. What has happened? You know? Then, Goga, my grandmother have 10 children, 10. 2 is girls and 8 is boys. My mother is the first one. The first child for my grandmother. She has 10 children. I don't know. Those days they just have children for fun. Yeah, 10 children. No. Goga. So she have 8 boys. 8 boys. And I think about 6 of them, well, a few of them will live there around. I'm around them. Goga, they tease me. Goga, they tease me. They said they're giving me 1 week. God, it's not gonna work. They said they're giving me 1 week. You're gonna backslide in 1 week. They're giving Goga. I wasn't even listening to the noise. But all I know, I'm doing it. And I started, they tease me. Oh God, they tease me. Now I say I'm doing it. And I got baptized on the 3rd day. From I got baptized, we have to tarry. I don't know if you do that. We have to tarry for the Holy Ghost. We have to kneel at the altar and we have to cry out to God until we start to, and tarry for the Holy Ghost. Now, the 3rd day I got filled with the Holy Ghost, and from then my life just has been changed. And my uncle said, "I'm taking this too far. Like, why is it that you're still here?" They gave me 1 week. They said, "Okay, they give me some more time because you're not gonna last," and stuff like that. But I last. And it just grew. But I'm give God thanks because I love God and I know God for myself, and I cannot give up on God, because that's why I instill it in my children, to love God. In spite me, I was pregnant. I am still going to church. God, anything. Stop that, Alicia. Anything. I don't remove God out of it. I put God in front of it, and so you might not see me the way that I would, but I know God, because we all messed up, and God kept me. All my journey in England, God kept me, and he's always having an umbrella over my head. When the rain is tearing, when the rain is pouring, God is he's an on-time God, so how can I be ungrateful to God? How can I be ungrateful to God? He has kept me. I don't know if because of my mother, she's a praying woman, and my grandmother, she's a praying as well. So, you never know who's praying for you. You never know. When you hear someone say they're praying for you, you never know, because they're covering you from some dangerous harms that's going on outside there now. They say Jamaica's a bad place, but I'm telling you, right now, I'm scared for my son going out there, because there's things happening all over the world. It's not only Jamaica, things happen. They say Jamaica is this, Jamaica is that. It's just highlighted for Jamaica, because Jamaica is a small country and they highlight everything and they're extra with Jamaican stuff. But I'm telling you, a 14-year-old got stabbed last week in England. The stabbing is becoming really bad here. Things are happening here. So, I only can ask God to guide my son, my children, myself, and each and every one of my friends and stuff, from harm. Because how can we stop this? You can be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Goga. People have no more respect for church. No more respect for church. Going in church with gun and all these things and doing all these things all over the world. So one time, when I was growing up, I was going to church. I used to live in an area that there's gunmen there and anywhere. And I pass and I'm walking on the road and I'm going to church in the night service. And I see the gunman and they said, "Sister, pray for me, Sister Kamisha, pray for me." Because it's boys that I go to school with. I know them. So Goga, I am coming from a place that I know God for myself, and he has taken me out of bondage so many times. So many times I see myself in places and you ask God, my God, who could it be but God? God is good. Goga, I am here in England. I'm a British citizen, and what I had to do for it, only God. I can tell you, God did it. God did it. Listen, Goga, I could have died. Goga, my son should have passed away, but God said otherwise. Goga, my son, Ox Rosie, my son, I had preeclampsia, Goga. I had preeclampsia, and I did not know my blood pressure was high. I was working so hard. I did not know my blood stopped going to my son when I was pregnant. I went for a checkup, and when I went for a checkup, They said my blood pressure is high. He gave me blood pressure tablets. I went back to work. I had, in that same week, I had an appointment. Yeah, it's called antenatal appointment. When I went there, Goga, at the antenatal appointment, they say I need to go in an ambulance now because there's no blood going to your child at this moment. They need to take him right now. It wasn't time for me to have a child now, and it's my first child. And they rushed me to another hospital, and they give me in my shock. They gave me a yellow or pink paper to sign. I had to call Rosie and my baby father, call him to come because remember I just went from work and went to just a normal checkup. I think my son dad was there there, and he called Rosie, something like that. But I'm telling you, Gogo, when they took my child, I got anesthetic, so I did not know what was happening. I was sleeping, so they cut me and take my child. I found out when my child when they take him, he wasn't breathing and his heart was beating. Tell me I mustn't serve God.
Wow. This one son of yours?
Goga, my son was not breathing. Goga, my son's heart was not beating. Tell me I must not serve God. Tell me I mustn't serve God, Goga.
Wow. Okay. Amen to this. Guys, that is Misha Bless. I like the chat. Double Roses twins are here. Welcome. Oh my goodness, the twins are here. Thank you so much, Double Roses twins, for making it for the Sunday service. It's such an honor having you here. Auntie Hannah, welcome. I see Eileen there. Eileen on the chat talking about her 9 kids. She said 10. 9 kids. And then I see Hudson Orina. Thank you so much for popping in. Cindy says Kunene is clapping. Belinda Melvin says a hallelujah. Auntie Hannah says amen, amen. Blessed girl Sharice, nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. And yeah, you guys are just like, yeah, you are tapping into that. You're tapping into that. You're tapping into that overflow. So thank you so much, guys, for the kind words and for the kind for you guys loving the live stream and also just supporting Misha. It's been a very uplifting conversations. I look at the time and I'm like, I can't believe it's already been 2.5 hours, guys, just listening to Misha. Special KK, thank you so much for coming in. Hey, special happy new year. Special and I are always competing for Alicia Lee's attention. So anytime she comes on my live stream, we have to like scream and stuff. Special, how you do? Lily, can you come on the chat? Special is on the chat. Come and say hi to Auntie Special.
Hello, Special K. Welcome to Goga. How are you? No, seriously, I want to know how are you. Because I haven't heard from you in about
just for a long time.
In about a year. Please speak to me.
She said, hi, Lily, quicker.
She's even keeping tabs. She's even keeping tabs on how long you've not been in the
Hello, Winsome H.
Love our Winsome H too.
Winsome H is in the building. Minakshi, welcome, my sister Minakshi. Oh my goodness, happy new year, Minakshi. Welcome. I haven't spoken to you this year. I see all Winsome H. Thank you for popping in, Winsome. Sterita Sunshine.
Hello, Roxanne.
Welcome. Yeah. No, thank you, Lily, for helping me out. Who else did you see there that I may have missed?
Wait, I think I know why the peoples are coming. Hello, blessed girl. Hello.
I love that.
Hannah story time.
Oh my goodness. Guys, you see, you can hire somebody to be reading your live stream chats for you. Why should you suffer? I can just get Lily here to read for me all the chats. In fact, I think I'll speak to the mother privately after this so that I can be getting quiet. Lily can come to the academy and read
Hello,
for me.
blessed girl. How you doing?
Ads are playing.
Ads. The ads are playing just to let you know.
Ooh.
And the cooking ad is playing. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's all right.
How about ad?
This Lily, I don't know what we'll do with her. This Lily is always like,
Mhm. Why the ads
special,
play?
Because
special.
he went in YouTube
Yeah, you don't
studio and then he went in
something.
wherever you see the lives that you did, and then he pressed that live that he did and you see all the settings for the live, and then when he see like something about ads, he press it to enable the ad. That's how ads are coming on.
So why you do that?
Because if you play the ads, you can get watch time from it.
Watch
Not watch time, money if you're money time.
something. Oh no.
Lily, you know too much. Special, you better answer. Lily's still waiting for your answer. Lily, there's somebody on the chat who says that you've not given them a shout out. A gentleman, a gentleman.
Things.
Exotic.
Oh man.
Marlon, you're welcome. You guys, you're not going to be bribing Lilia for shout outs. You better, at this point, she said money. It's time for offerings. She's going to be our deacon. So maybe I should start asking for offerings at this point. In case you need a shout out from Lily, you give me offerings.
The dollar sign is working, everyone.
And then I see Classic is also here. Welcome, Classic.
Welcome, Classic Hairstyle and Vlogs. I will be checking your channel out later.
Okay.
Okay.
Lily, there's your message on the screen before you go.
Oh, your message. Read. See, there it is.
Special as
I love you.
responded.
See there.
I love you too, Special K.
Okay, cool. We are done. Special.
That's it.
You better show up at the
Okay.
girls channel, because we are going to, you see how she knows how to throw shade at us. Like, it's very subtle how she just like Lily can throw shade at you. Very subtly. So Special, oh my goodness, Special decided to bribe us here.
Thank you so much, Special K. May God bless you.
Thank you, Special.
May your store basket never empty.
Thank you for the offering.
Wait. I got something for her. I got food for you, Special K.
Oh wow. So Special gets food, and what food?
It's crisp in there.
It's Chris. Biscuits, Chris.
Okay. And then Special says, only you, princess. Okay, so Special, you are not going to like take Lily. Everybody now is feeling jealous that you guys are having your own private conversation here. Special, you're not going to outshine us here with the baby. Guys, if you want Lily to give you that attention, she told you the dollar sign is working. I'm bringing this girl for my parties. Wait, this is the person I'll be bringing to my parties so that you guys can keep the dollar sign. Because then you have no choice.
Lily, remember? All right, I'll make sure she remembers that. Okay?
Patila, you're not going to be using the baby to ask for food. Patila, no. You're not using Lily. You're not using Lily to start asking for food because I wasn't reading your other messages. No. You guys are a mess. Patila is a mess. Thank you so much. Harry Experience, welcome. Hey, welcome, brother Harry. Miss V, my kindred spirit is here. Miss V is in the building. Thank you so much for coming in. And then, oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. You guys, Special says, Goga, I think I won. I mean, special move.
You did.
Yeah, you did. You definitely did, because Lily is smiling. Lily is happy. So if Lily is happy, I'm happy. Saniki, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. If you have any question for Misha, this is the point to ask. I'm kind of done with my questions for her. So in case you have any question that you want to ask Misha, in case you have any compliments you want to give her, if it's okay, if you don't have questions, it's okay. You can always give her compliments and stuff. And we accept all these compliments. We accept all these words. And she's amazing. I already see that. Thank you so much. Yeah, so if you have any questions you want to ask at this point, you can ask so that you don't say, Goga, you did not give us a chance to speak to Misha. Yes, now you have a chance. You have like a few minutes so that we don't keep her here, because I know it's like almost Misha, what is for dinner?
7:32.
Yeah, it's 7:30, so I want to at least make sure that I release her by 8 o'clock. So that at least she can attend to other things and stuff. I know she has to do a live stream, a cooking live stream, and meet her community and stuff. So, because I always see her live very late at night, so I know she has to do all these things. So yeah, so she's a proper little lady. Yes, Lily is amazing, guys. I'll be hiring Lily when I want to have a party or those big events. I'll be hiring Lily to come and ask money on my behalf, because you can't say no to that. You can't say no to that cuteness. And there's just no way you can say no. You can't say no to Lily. It's very. I'll be getting Lily to get that. In case I want to make money, I'll be getting Lily. I'll be getting Lily. All right. Brian Matthew says, "I'm back. Welcome, Matthew. Thank you so much for making it back." Misha, where is future hubby? Who is
A special K. Only special K would ask that.
Yeah. Misha, that is your question. So I told
right.
you.
Let me answer. Let me answer. Especially, it's not easy. Especially, you have me. Yeah, when you have children, and especially I have a young daughter, it's hard for me to pick up someone new to come into my space. And I have, I'm protected and stuff. So it's hard for me to start something new. You see, special case. So that's the reason why I don't really think I am. If God permits it, then it will happen. But I am not in any rush or anything, because I think I'm set in my ways, and it have to be a strong man for this strong woman here, because I'm a strong woman, and that's what I know I am. So it's gonna take somebody to be that same and understand how to deal with a strong woman. Then yeah. But for now, that is it for now. Special K.
Okay. So special, you've already been answered. Why do you have to ask all these questions? Special is asking these questions with different angles. I've seen it. When are we getting the wedding? Okay, you've already been answered. When are we getting the wedding invitation? I think that question has been answered. Special.
You know what?
Special trying to ask this question in all different angles. In case you miss any, the first one is like Goga. In case she doesn't see the first one, you have to see the second one. Misha says, Misha, you're beautiful side out, sister. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Nature Dog, welcome. Thank you so much for making it here. Nature Dog was referred here by my brother, just a Yogi, and he just came in because and I'm sure Yogi must have bragged about me and Misha on his live stream for you to have ended up here. Thank you so much, Nature Dog. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. And then Brian Matthew says, okay, Brian Matthew is talking about harvesting chicken tonight. Matthew, when you talk about chicken and Misha is here, it's going to be a whole thing. Like
yes.
You just start to pick chicken.
Chicken. Oh yes. Who's talking about chicken? I can tell all different ways. I like to do new things with chicken. I'm going to try all the new things with chicken. Anyhow, yes, new ways with chicken. Who's harvesting chicken?
Yeah, that's our brother Brian, Mr. Brian White. And then Patila says, Misha continue to be the nice, caring person you are. Keep up the good work in growing your kids. You are a phenomenal person. Yo.
Thank you.
Patila, I've never seen you write a very long message like that. If not, hey, that was so beautiful. Patila, you always ask for food. I did not know you can write such a long message. I am impressed. Patila is going to get me for this. All right, I think Rosie says, I confirm she's talking the truth. I think this is when you are answering about the question by special. And then Auntie Hannah says, Misha, continue trusting God no matter where you go. Take God with you. I love
Thank
that.
you.
And then I see Misha, I am ready to be Lily's full-time babysitter. Yeah, special. Let it go.
Let me tell you something special, K. Those are my 2 handbags. Anywhere I'm go, anybody invite me out, know that I'm bringing 2 persons with me. Right, same. So 2 persons with me. I will never, for some reason, I will never leave my. Someone asked me that the other day, like, would you not travel without your children? Even when Alicia turned 16, I was like, no. She's 16. She's still a child. I don't trust nobody to leave my child with. I'm sorry.
We are always our mother's children, even when you are 40. The mothers never see you even. They never even see that you are like old or anything. You're still their baby. Still their baby. They're still their baby.
Yes.
Misha is a strong Black woman. That is from Auntie Rosie.
Yes.
Experience is wow, great answer. It's a great answer. And then let's see. Keep pushing Misha and continue to put God first. And then Deno is now a very intelligent and well-behaved young man. That is from Rosie. And then Miss V is watching us from New York, says, that's so true, Misha. You have to be very careful. And then JD was hiding in the bush until you said strong man. A strong man. Strong man to the strong woman. Strong man to the strong woman. Hold on. I lost my camera. All right, there we go. Strong man to the strong woman. And then I see yeah, guys, I love these compliments. Classic, welcome. And then I see you guys are making Misha is going to be smiling when reading these chats. Misha, you know you're beautiful. Can I have Lily now? Okay, special is still pushing. All right. Need more thumbs ups. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Please give us a thumbs up and please connect to Misha Bless in case you want to see her house as well. Make sure you connect to Misha Bless. Helen Akoya says, Misha is an amazing woman. I love her vibes. Yo, she's full of life. Blessings to you, Misha. That is from Helen Akoya. And then Double Roses twins. The twins are sending us hearts. Misha, you need to meet these twins. They are amazing. You need to meet the Double Roses twins. They have good energy. Winsome says, yes, you're a mother. Misha totally agrees with this. And then Nature Dog says, sons need their mothers throughout their lives. This is from Nature Dog Realms. And then let me see, where did I stop? Miss V, demure lady. Oh yeah, Miss V is definitely demure. Okay. And then this is a good question, Misha, from Special. How do you keep faithful in a negative environment and platform, Misha? This is actually a very good question.
Faithful in a negative environment.
Yeah, I think I look at it in terms of even the platform. How do you stay sane? Because you get to interact with a lot of people and people come with very different perspectives. And sometimes they are not exactly... I like what you said, evil eye, like what you said earlier, like evil eye. Sometimes are not even acting your best interest.
Yeah. Especially what on YouTube? She's saying, is it on YouTube? Yeah. How do you keep faithful negative environment? Oh, yeah. And a platform. Me, you see, if you know it's not, people come and they will say anything. It's an open platform. And you have to be strong to be on YouTube. And when I mean strong, you have to be strong. If you're thin skinned, my pastor always say this in Jamaica. If you're thin, you can't in a church and have thin skin. You have to have alligator skin. Do you know that alligator skin is very tough, very hard? It's for you to bore through that, you have to come through with bulldozer. Sorry, did you understand what I just said, Goga?
Yes, I did. The alligator and the skin and everything and bulldozer. I got it.
What I'm saying you have to have a strong person, strong to see things, because somebody might comment and said, you look like a monkey in the comments,
It's true.
right? These are stranger people you don't know. This is a virtual thing. Don't take anything serious. That's why YouTube have something that you can time people out and remove people. Now, I don't take everything. Words can hurt. People said words cannot hurt, but words can hurt people. You understand? Because somebody might say something and it just jab you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But I don't take everything serious. So serious, you know? People will come and they will say, people will talk things from you know it's not true. You don't worry. You don't have to worry about it. And that's what I'm doing. YouTube, me just use it. It's for fun. And it's for a place. Everybody on YouTube have their different. Everybody on YouTube is different. Nobody is the same. Nobody is the same on YouTube, because I have my channel, Rosie have her channel, Ellen have her channel, Goga have her channel. They're all different things. We all are bringing different things. None of us are the same. So people will always come. We'll always have something to say. Even if you don't do anything, people are gonna have something to say. So come on it. You see people, don't worry. Sometimes do not read out the comments. If you see a negative comment, don't read it out. Skip over it, like you just ignore them blank. You never see it. Go over it and laugh and smile. Even if it's hurting you, you smile. Smile. Let me tell you, the best thing you can do to a person, kindness. You see, kindness, kill them with kindness. Me them see you smiling. Oh, I am jabbing you, and she's still not, and all she do is smiling. What is wrong with this girl? This is not working. Make them come in a different form or try something different. Listen, you see, if I don't touch my children physically, then that I do anything to hurt them, then you can do all and say all you want to say. I don't care. I'm a jovial person, I'm a strong person, and I'm going to take it. Listen, no words can hurt you. People say words can hurt you. Words can hurt you. You understand? People can say things and touch a con, but don't show it. Never you show it. Never you show it. You understand? Just go and pray for them. And that's it. I don't worry. This YouTube, I make friends. All my virtual friends, all of you are my friends. I will never make an enemy. Because if I have an enemy, I don't know about it. Because how can I be an enemy? I am not in down in Gaza somewhere fire and gunshot. How can I be an enemy? Me and not in no war. What kind of enemy? The only enemy is those people that fighting. The Bible tell you there will be war and rumors of war, and that war will not end. Me cannot be an enemy. If you cut me and cut you, is the same red blood come. Until you find one alien, then you can tell me.
I love that. Okay, Nature Dog Riam says you have a great spirit, and Nature Dog just connected to you as well, and Nature Dog just connected to me as well. And Nature Dog, we appreciate that. Daniel, nice to see you. Welcome. And then Timo is here, guys. Thank you so much, Timo. Timo is my amazing friend from Switzerland. Timo says, hey, beautiful people, this is my brand new channel, so I have to connect to all of you. Yeah, so Timo had, I don't know, there's something YouTube did to his old channel, so he has to build back from scratch. He has to build back from scratch. So please, get to connect to the Optimob family. You all knew Optimob, so so you can connect to Optimob family at the next house. Dabo Rose says that is so true. That is so true. That is so true. Yes, guys, keep asking the questions. I like them. Mika, nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. He's saying, Goga, that's my big chef right there. Misha, do you charge for these services? Because there are people here claiming that you are their chef. How much do you charge for these cooking services? Because I want to know. You remember this classic one day, there's a time classic left us on a live stream and decided to go on a dinner with their husband. And we were all, you remember? This lady decided to leave us on our live stream. I think it was her birthday or something. It was his birthday or something. She dumped us and she left and she was gone. And she was and then she comes back 3 or 4 hours later. I'm so sorry, guys. You have to go for dinner with my husband. Classic is funny. All right. And then, yes, I understand, Misha. She went all Jamaican. Yes, I got it. I got it. I got it. Alligator skin and stuff. Let me see. Yes. Strong core, which I've learned has been developed throughout life, is what I've learned. I love that. That is pretty good. I like, yeah. And Misha, I think Misha said something. I like what she said. As long as you're not touching my children, what she calls her handbags, she has no business. She has no business, like enabling that that being unkindness. So I think I like that.
Goga,
And
let me tell it. Can I
yes.
say something about my Adenia was young one time, and there was the boy at school. Everyone they were afraid of him or something, but he was messing about with Adenia. So when school finished, we were not supposed to do this, but when school finished, because I went on the playground. Was I working that day? I don't remember if I was working there that day, but I was working at the same school that my son go and that Alicia go. That's where I would work. Any school I'm working, it would be that school. Now I went on the playground to the boy, and all I said to him, I just talked to him and I speak to him strong. Just talk to him strong and said, listen, when you see my son, you see me. Don't trouble him again. That's all I went. One of the teachers came to me and they were like, I talked to him in patois as well. I talked to him. I said, when you see my son, you see me. Don't even try to get. Don't even see him. Oh my God.
That's a veiled threat. Oh my goodness. Never give your spiritual power to someone who wants to put their pain on you. That is from Nature Dog Riams. Oh my goodness, that is so powerful. You people are in the overflow. Toya Farm, nice to see you, Toya from Cross Farm. There's another Latoya. There's another Toya from Cross Farm. Welcome, Toya. Nice to see you. And then I thought I saw Unlock the Village. Welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. Thanks so much for popping in. Yeah. And then people are claiming their chefs and stuff. Okay. I will do that. And then I see. Do you find anything challenging about YouTube?
Yes.
Special asking the very strong questions.
Yeah, it's a lot of things you can find.
What has been the biggest challenge, like especially to growth? Because I know when you are starting off, you remember, one of the things.
Yes, let me talk then. Yes. Yeah. Guys, before I get to 1,000, that's it was way before I know of Goga before, but before I reach 1,000, Goga is the one that made me go to 1,000 to make me reach my goals. Goga was the one. Now Goga is telling me, this child always having life. This child always doing life. Every time I wake up, I see life. But Goga, guys, is the one. He is the one. You see the Kenyans? Serious people, they're the one. They're very pushy. Very, very pushy. JD, Goga, Ellen, they're especially Goga is very pushy, but for the right reasons, right? He said, Misha, when I'm supposed to reach my, listen guys, when I think I reached 1,000, I think that was it for YouTube. I didn't know nothing about this watch time business. I never know that they have another hard journey to go through, and it's called watch time. Because I think I did reach 500 and yeah. Did you know that Goga said to me, he said, Misha, you're not far. All right. What you going to do? To hurry, to do what you do lives. He said, everything is content. Goga said, everything is content. He said, you're going to Sainsbury to buy muffins. Go with your camera, turn your camera on. It's content. He said, do live. He said, listen, just do live. Goga said, turn on my live. And from that, I have been doing my live. 10 hours. People said, oh, why she's doing? Goga told me to do 10 hours live. He said, do live. It will make your watch hours go up. Oh my God, I got addicted. So I constantly doing the lives, doing live cleaning. He said, you're cleaning, turn your live on.
Misha, let me interrupt you there. this thing of everything is content. I found you doing certain things on your channel, and sometimes, and then I hear you are busy telling people, but Goga said we do things, everything is content. And I'm like, no, I did not endorse this. Like, that is the excuse. People are saying, Misha told her that you told her that everything is content. That is why she's busy singing karaoke and stuff. And I'm like, no, Misha is now taking this too far, because no, I did not say. You can't be using me. Goga said everything is content, and then I see you doing certain things. I'm like, yo. The good thing, I know it's always been very respectful, but I like how you're one person. I like how you've always. One of the things I will say about Misha's journey on YouTube, Misha takes things very casually, and I think that's what has made her grow very fast, because she never really stresses over things. She's like, okay, what are you talking about? She will listen, yes, she will note what you've told her, but she will keep having fun, and she will still take it in a very casual way. She will not really take it as an obligation or things like that. And I think that is the best way to actually enjoy YouTube. Just have fun. So you've always been having fun. You remember that you need to do certain things, but you're having fun. So I think I like that about your YouTube journey. And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Keep doing the live streams. I still have a problem. She still has to put on the ads though, but she sees me and then she's like, Goga is here. Did I turn on the ads? But I'm glad your daughter Lily has taken over that duty from me, so I am happy.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I did not know that you were supposed to, when you're doing live, you were supposed to turn on something else. I didn't know that. So when Goga taught me now, Rosie Gem started to do a live. I said, Rosie, did you turn on the ads? Rosie said, what ads? I said, this is like deja vu, because that was the same thing. I said, Rosie, there's an ad for you to turn on. She said, where would I find that? How can I turn ads on? There's no ads to turn. I said, yes, Rosie, you have to turn on the ads.
I'm glad.
So whatever you taught me, I passed it on.
And you're passing, and that's how we grow. Because, and it's always out of, I like what you said, it's not personal, it's just out of the community and the family, because we are creating families in these platforms as well. So it's out of you looking out for your sister, you looking out for your big sister on the other side of the world, and you're like, and it's just like your humanitarian work that you're talking to us about. It's always, kindness always is paid forward, and you'll realize that somebody will pass that kindness, and it makes the world, this platform, a better place. And that's for me is really the message, my message and my mission on YouTube. Just make the space more bearable to everybody else. Rosie is asking you, Misha, where do you get all that energy to cook and clean?
I don't know. It just come authentic. I don't know. Folks ask me. Roxy always asks me as well. Where did you get that energy? I don't know. I don't know. I just like doing it. Maybe because I have the passion for those two things, it makes me go on. I think that's why. I think that's it. I think it have to be that, because I don't know where I get that energy. I'll cook for the whole day just to put a smile on somebody's face. Maybe I like seeing the beautiful food, or I like to see the place clean. I don't know. It have to be, I don't know, naturally.
All right. You have a question here that I think if you can, I don't know that Lily or you can answer. Okay, Misha, this is you, because now you have graduated from my academy. You should be able to answer this question very easily. The twins are asking you, where do you turn on these ads? We usually do it after the live stream. Hey, you are missing money. Misha, can you solve this problem right now?
Yes, big time. That's what I said to Rose. And I tell Roxy as well. Yes. You're losing money big time, because that's where you have to turn on your revenue. That's where it's everything. That's where your ads have to play. And then Golga said, go in studio. As soon as you start your live, go on your laptop or go on another device, or go in your studio. Start your live, go in your studio, and don't go in your normal studio. Not that one. Go into www.studio. Yes, that's where you see everything real. Yes, when you go there, You go to content, then you go to content, then you go to the live stream that you're actually on, the one that's going on now. When you go to the one that's going on now, you press it, then you're going to see money on the left side. You see monetization. Press that, then you're going to see a drop screen come down with ads. It tell you if you can put the ads on. Then there's a time limit. You can put 6 minutes. So it 6 minutes, 12 minutes, or any minute that you want it to play. And then there's something that you tick, and then you save it. That everyone don't get the ads the same time. Everyone will get it different times. So that's where you go and do it. But go have it. Yeah.
I'm impressed. I am very impressed. Misha, I am impressed. I was just listening to you and I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
The student has become a teacher.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, make sure you save it. Goga, most time I talk about you, I talk about, but I do.
We used to fight with you over this ad thing, but now listening to you, I'm like, yo, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Yeah, so Double Rose says she's right. She's very right, and I don't want to say anything to dilute the elegance of her words. You don't make revenue a lot after a live stream has ended. The money comes when the live stream is running. So you want to make as much revenue as possible when you are live, because live streams don't have a great rewatch value across YouTube generally. Across YouTube, live streams never have a great rewatch value. So that's why you need to make sure that the ads are on. And you go to the studio on a laptop, just the way she explained, and then you turn on that. But yes, I will definitely, we can discuss more at the academy. That is on Wednesdays, in case you have any particular questions, further questions about it. Yeah, let me see whether there's any question on the chat. Adelena and Oscar, welcome. Australia is in the building. Thank you so much for coming in. That Adelina and Oscar, what time is it in Australia? It is probably morning. Anytime I see Adelina and Oscar, it's normally morning for them. It's always weird timing because Australia is way ahead. So I think it's good morning. It's good morning. Good morning. Probably just waking up now in Australia on a Monday. Morgan TV, nice to see you. I think that's it. I'm not seeing any other question that.
Right.
Benny Blanco says, I have noticed that I keep forgetting to turn on my ads. Yeah, you and Misha in the same WhatsApp group, but Misha nowadays has gotten the gotten the hang of it. I see Misha nowadays. I even see those ads in the middle when your live stream is running. I am shocked. They just pop, boop, and I'm like, yo, Misha has turned on the ads. I don't even need to ask. I always see them. I'm like, yo, she's gotten it. She's gotten it. Final question I want to ask Misha. Guys, we're getting to the tail end. I don't want to keep you here longer. Misha, if you look at, if you could give one piece of advice to the younger version of yourself. You remember that younger version of yourself when you landed at Heathrow in March 2002? With the benefit of experience, with the benefit of retrospect, what is that one thing you'll tell that version of Misha? The 2002 version of Misha. Let's unmute you. You're muted.
So sit down.
All right.
Yes. Right. So when you come when you go to a country for the first time, make sure you research and find out, because when you leave your country to come to another country, make sure you have a plan. Make sure you know what you want and what you're going to do. And research things. Don't only ask people, because sometimes people will know information and they will give you wrong information because they themselves don't know. Make Google be your best friend. Google things for yourself, or you call the place that you want to find out information from and research it. Because if I didn't know some things when I just come, it would have been good for me to know that information. There's certain things that I know. If I knew then, it would have been good now, because I know so much things now. And if I didn't know then when I just come, it would have been good for me, make my way much easier. Now, when you come here, any foreign country that you go, strange country that you go to, choose people wisely. Don't run into people. Choose their friends wisely, and be careful, because people will can put you in danger. And just make sure you pray up constantly. Pray up, and ask God to just guide you and cover you, but push for what you want. Don't sit down and expect it will drop in your lap one day. Just push for what you want and go for what you want. And never give up, because nothing comes easy. Nothing come easy. Diamonds, you know how long they take to clean and that diamond for it to come as beautiful and shine, So if I look back where I am coming from, I am a diamond, because God has refined me,
Nice.
and I am purified, I am not that type of timid child that I used to know and things like that. So I give God thanks. So just push for what you want and don't give up. Remember, the road will be rocky. The hills, the storm, is gonna blow. The ship is gonna be rocky. No matter how the ship rock, just hold on, because things will get better. One day, things must get better. Remember, I tell you, don't give up. Don't give up.
Man, I love that. I love that, and thank you so much, guys. I like everybody. I like how everybody is resonating with what you're saying and also adding into it. The second and these are just reflective questions, just to help you wrap up. For anybody who has been watching you for the last 3 hours, when we've been sitting here for the last 3 hours, for the viewers who may have been watching you right now, just listening to your story that you've really shared with a lot of grace. If there's somebody who's watching you right now and they're feeling overwhelmed by balancing family, work, their faith, the pressures of family, whatever it is, and their personal goals, what would be that word of encouragement that you will give them? Because I know you always have that go-to word of encouragement. What is that one thing you will tell them, just to make them at least
don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to let someone in, because sometimes people close off themselves and don't want to have friends, or you want someone to talk to. Talk to someone. There's people out there you can talk to, and when you lock yourself off and you're going under pressure by yourself, it's not everyone out there is evil or out there to get you. There's help out there for every single one of us, and God always find a way, to help, to just push somebody in your life. Sometimes you're pushing away the person that is the one that will help you through life. Listen, God put people, everybody that comes in your life is for a reason and for a purpose. One, don't wonder, why is this person? Why you see a person in the supermarket, say, "Oh, hello, how are you?" You don't know the person, just say hello back. You never know where you can buck that person. That person could be the nurse, or be a doctor, or be somebody that you're gonna buck up one day somewhere else. "Oh, I met you somewhere. Oh, in the supermarket, I saw you before," and that's why you can develop a nice friendship, but there is somebody out there that you can talk to. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself. You have to trust somebody, and you have to let somebody in. Don't stay by yourself. As I get older, you will feel even lonelier. You would think you're starting getting lonely, and that can put you in depression, especially you have kids. Sometimes you think, "Oh, I've got my children. I'm not gonna feel lonely." You can feel lonely too. You can feel lonely too. And I think YouTube is my friend. If I feel, I just turn on the camera and and I can talk to someone, So YouTube can be a friend. You can start a YouTube channel. You can, just talk on whatever you're feeling. Bring it up into a topic and hear other people. You're trying to know how many people is going through worse than you. Always remember that someone out there is going through worse than what you are going through. Trust me. Always remember that, and never give up. and let somebody in. It's not everyone is out there to get us. You know, we have to let somebody in sometimes. And we have to talk sometimes, because talking is therapy. Therapeutic. Just talking will make you feel a little better somehow.
That's true. That's true.
Yes. It's talking. Sometimes I just go on YouTube. You know, you have some people that have YouTube channel. You just come and just talk. You just take your mind off things. Somebody maybe out there maybe was thinking, planning to go and take some tablet and have suicide or something, you know, but just going to listening to what you have to say. You know how you have passed that. What are you going through? You started looking to yourself and said, I thought I was going through something, you know? So just talk to somebody. Find something to occupy your time, because the devil is there trying to come in to sneak your life away from you.
Wow,
You know?
powerful. Last question. And this is going to be a hard question to ask, because I know you're a mother and your kids are your life. If you had one day, and you know, I think you're going to start laughing, because you know where I'm asking this question, because of something you once did on your channel. If you had one day to completely focus on yourself, how would you spend it?
Focus on myself.
Yeah.
God, if I'm focusing on myself, my mind is not going to be steady, because I'll be thinking about my children. If they're not at school, if they're at school, it's a different thing. But if I have that one day to focus on myself, rejuvenate, I think I do it all the time. I don't know.
Those things. You remember that day you decided to do a live stream and you are lying somewhere with a face mask and things were being done on your face and
Your facial.
you got where I was going with this question.
I know. I do that. You know, I do my facial all the time. I will do it. I go and do my facial. I go to the sauna, because I jump the gym, so I go to the sauna and I steam and stuff and things like that. That's not a day. That's something that I will do to rejuvenate myself. That's normal, I would think. But to do I would not. My mind be thinking for me to go. If I'm going to on my own to go somewhere far away from my children, I wouldn't be contented, because my mind would be thinking, are my children okay? Are my children okay? You know. But if they're in school, I know I'm going to see them the end of the day. I'm going to see them, then that's fine. But I don't know, maybe because I've never been apart and I don't trust people. I don't trust, not that in a bad way. They know this. They know this. Everyone that around, they know this. Will never leave my children. Because someone asked me that way. I would never leave my children to go enjoy myself. Why not with my children to enjoy myself? You know, so I will never leave my children. I'm sorry, and I take this very it's just me. I don't know what if I'm living in my head. I don't know, but I will never leave my children to go nowhere to enjoy myself without my children. How can I go enjoyment without my children? Are you mad? Sorry, I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying it.
No, I know you're thinking. You're thinking it too.
Yeah.
I've been asked, when are you cooking? When are you cooking next? Your supporters, we need a meet and greet, a summer cookout. This is from Special. And that can be a good way to ask you, you know, what are now what do you see as the future of Misha Bless? Because as a channel, and that can be a great way to answer this question by Special.
Yes. So February, I'm going to feed the homeless again in February. I was going to do it in Christmas, December, but it was too much. And I know a lot of other people maybe was doing it, like maybe they have charity that was doing those things and stuff. So I said, okay, I'm going to do it in February. February is a lovers thing, because the school will be giving half term off. The kids will be off for, I think, a week or so. And so I can have that time, and I can do it for the homeless that time. And it's going to be Valentine. So why not show love to someone that don't have anyone or anything to, to show them. I'm going to do that for them. And I will be, and this, if God spare my life, I will be traveling. So there's going to be a lot to see. I will be traveling, and I will be taking train from one state to another another state. That's what you call it, or another country. I'm going to take the train from one country to another. Just to highlight, to show, on the train and stuff like that. So I already booked my tickets. So we'll be going. You'll be see me traveling, and to see my family and stuff like that. And lots more to see. And I am growing. I give God thanks, and I thank I'm going to take this time out to thank each and everyone that has supported me. Goga, I thank you so much for. I know when Goga came, someone told him, and I come over Goga, and Goga said, oh, she need that. Oh, I know the right person. I get her some, and then I know the right person to send her for her to hit that 1,000. Don't worry, I will deal with it. That's the same way for you to you don't know people, you don't know us. I don't know you, but you don't know me, and you open up your platform and just take us in like that. God bless you, and I hope your platform grow in Jesus' name in the right way, and put the right people to you, and this community, I just pray that this community just stick together, and we, and these are like branches, because I'm a branch from you, and be positive and show positiveness out there, because guys, you never know who is watching you behind the cameras. You never know. It could be someone that wants to do a promotion. You could be someone that wants you to do something big for your channel. Something, you never know. So what I'm learning to do now, we have to know how we compose ourselves on this face of the screen, because the whole world is out there. The whole world out there is watching you, So I learned this, from Goga. He's always dressed in his suit. I don't know why Goga, if he's not dressed in his attire, he's dressed in his suit, all suit out. Come, and he's, looks good. So that is another way as well, So look at him running his academy today, So well done, Goga. You're doing well for yourself, and thank you for taking me in your community, and anyone else that's with me as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And Thrive and Glow with Joe, thank you so much for blessing us when Misha was giving that heartfelt message. And Thrive and Glow with Joe has rebranded. That is formerly Joe Delaney. I love this name, Thrive and Glow. It's just beautiful. There's just something about it. It's just Thrive and Glow with Joe. It's very rhymey. Thank you so much, Joe, for the blessing. I will give you your water shortly. Guys, thank you so much. The next thing, before I release Misha, confirm that you're connected to her if you haven't already. The link is still pinned there. Second thing, confirm you've given me a thumbs up, because some of you normally come here and you vote and then you forget to give me a thumbs up. The thumbs up is my offering. I need that thumbs up. I need those likes. And then the other thing that you need to do, so you connect to Misha, you turn on the bell. You'll see a lot of food there. Forget about the one that I'll be showing you on my channel. You'll see a lot of food there and things. Pick at least 3 videos, watch them, leave her a comment, a nice comment. She goes like, you are likely to find her live more than me. Like she goes live more than me. Definitely, I only go live twice a week. So you're likely to find her more than me on YouTube streets. So probably tomorrow she'll be cooking. She's there going to be taking Lily to school, pass by like Krispy Kreme to get some donuts or something. There's always something going on. There. So make sure you are connected to her so that you can be part of this beautiful lady's life. We always bring the best people at the Sunday service so that they can inspire you, they can mentor you, they can push you, they can tell you it is possible, it can be done, it is doable. That is literally the whole mission, and that is really the assignment when it comes to the Sunday service. So the next thing I'm going to just do is ask Misha. I'm going to put Misha on solo layout so that she can just wrap up her thoughts. Misha, this is now your freestyle. Promote yourself, do anything you need to do. I'll give you like 2 minutes just to do that. And then you can bring Lily, and then you can say your bye in the best way you can. There's one video I want to play because I loved it. There's one video you sent me I want to play. That is by your son. And then probably Lily will do a closing prayer because I know this is important. I love that girl's prayer anytime, any single day. And then we'll be able to like release you. So Lily, I hope you are ready there for the last prayer. You're going to so be on standby before Mommy leaves the panel. All right, so I will give Misha the chance. Tolman, nice to see you. Thank you so much. I see you, Brother Tolman. Thank you so much. How is Grenada? Thank you so much, Tolman. I will now put you on solo layout for you to do all this. Tolman, my wife. Who is it? Your wife is on panel. You'll speak to your wife after this. Okay.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being on Goga's to be Goga's co-host today. I always wonder what it would be like, you know, because I know I'm a shy person. Wonder what it would be like, but I thank God it is over and done with. Yeah, so it was a pleasure being here, and I never take this YouTube thing serious. Bless girl, Sharice can talk for this one. Never taking it serious and saying it's gonna reach this far, you know. And I can't believe I got monetized. I swear it's just like in 1 week. Everything just came through in 1 week, just done quickly, done, bam, like that, you know. So I don't have nothing more to worry about. Just keep consistent, you know. And that's one of the things I would tell people when you've got monetized and you finished getting monetized. You see how he used to do what he used to do and the work that he used to put in. Goka would say, this is a job. You're applying for a job. Put yourself together. Do what you have to do, clean up your channel, then send in your application. After you send in your application and you got the job, make sure you're on time for work. Do your things them to work. Meaning, put up videos, do a one live or do a shorts or something. Don't go for don't be comfortable. Don't sit down comfortable and think, okay, you're monetized now. This is how it works. It doesn't work like that. You can't go to work. You can't think you don't go to work and get paid. It don't work like that. And YouTube is not easy. It's a road. I think it's a hard road, and you have to. If you take it for fun, doing it for fun, it will be easier because I take it for fun. I make it's fun for me to do it. As Roxy that said, me is the live queen because I like to do live. Amen would say, Misha is getting addicted to this live. I do live because of Goga. He caused this problem. So I love this, guys, and I thank you so much for you guys that has been supporting me, for you guys that have supported me over the time. I thank you and I respect you all, and I thank you so much. You might not see me all the time on your channel or stuff like that. I might be doing a live, and maybe it's a long live and stuff like that, but I'm trying my best to meet and everyone's needs so we can, you know, because we can't, I don't have this one per hand to go everywhere and do everything all the time. Because let me tell you something as well. YouTube is doing something because I got something pop up from Roxanne and I think on Rosie as well, pop up from on my screen on something that they post like 5 days ago. 5 days ago. And the video just pop up on my screen after 5 days. So I don't know what YouTube is doing, why that has happened. So, and sometimes I don't get notification, and I think that is happening all over YT streets. So sometimes it's good to search somebody in a random time, just randomly, just search for them if you haven't seen them for a while or so, you know, just search for them. And guys, please check your YouTube prism, as Goga would say. If you don't know how, look on one of Goga's videos or live. He has shown us how to do that, because if you're looking for someone that is always on your live and you don't see them for a long time, they might be accidentally got blocked or someone has blocked them. So go there so you can release them. But thank you so much for having me, and I thank you guys thanks everyone. You know, thanks everyone that has been supporting me. Thank you so much, Benny Blanco. Long time I don't see you. Big up yourself. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Me and Alicia, come and say goodbye.
Yep. Before Alicia Lee, before you okay, Alicia Lee, you can join Mommy on panel. And then you can join Mommy on panel. I'm going to play something here because we are told Misha's son is working, but there's a special message that Misha's son was reading somewhere, and I wanted to just share it with you guys. Let me just say that I can pull it up.
Not to be stuck in worldly desires, but refreshing your faith and showing what is good in the world. And I think God has made us all for a purpose, and we must fulfill that purpose, whether it is ministering, teaching, or exhorting. Amen. Like it says in verse 5, so we being many are one body in Christ. We are one church made up of many different God-given talents, and so we must take these talents and grow them and use them as God intended. Amen. I think this scripture provides teachings that are still relevant today, as it is easier to fall into temptation no more than ever. Now more than ever. So we must take heed of this scripture and this teaching, and like.
Wow.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
Misha's son, and the special message, when he was reading from the scripture. I love how Misha was just beaming the entire time. Proud mother, a proud mother. She was just beaming, uh, with a very big smile. Thank you so much for that beautiful message. Elsie, welcome, Elsie Knight. Thank you so much for coming in, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. We're just about to release our co-host. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this Sunday service. She understood the assignment, right? Before she leaves the panel, can you give her flowers? Did you enjoy this conversation? Misha has broken a record. She has been sitting with me here for the last 3.5 hours. And she's not like she had to wait for me. We came to the live stream at the same time, pretty much. So I don't take it for granted, Misha, for you like really honoring us with this particular invite and just just setting the pace and the energy for 2025. And I told you, it was such an honor having you here as the first guest for the Sunday service, and I don't take it for granted. It's normally a privilege. And thank you so much for the insights. Thank you so much for also just sharing your story with us. Thank you so much for the words of wisdom. For me, I feel like I was like in a real church today. Like the wisdom that was being dropped in this show, it was just out of this world, and I don't take it for granted. So thank you so much. And we'll keep thriving, we'll keep growing, and we'll keep learning from the lessons and the people that are around us. I like what you said about family. Family sometimes is not blood, but family is sometimes the people that you get to share with them, maybe a problem, and they get to be part of your support system. And you literally embody that as a person, and I really respect you for that. So thank you so much for for making this happen. And it was such a beautiful day having you here at the Sunday service. So thank you so much. All right, Lily, over to you. Let me put the volume down.
Close your eyes, everyone. Lord, please bless everyone on this live. Bless Goga, Helen, JD, and everyone else. Those who don't have stuff, things that we don't have, please guide them, Lord. Those who don't have food, shelters, or a home, or food or water, please give them blessings, Lord. Please bless Daniel, Golga for helping us, and all the Kenyan communities there is. And make sure Golga had a wonderful future family, and please make sure that the upcoming pandemic does not come. Please bless Golga's future family. Make sure that he has a perfect life in the future, forever and always. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen. Wow, beautiful, Lily. That was really beautiful. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, guys. I like the respect on the chat as the little girl was praying for us. No one was chatting. You guys clearly had closed your eyes. That's a very powerful prayer. The children prayer, that one is a direct line to the divine. So amen to that, Lily. And thank you so much. Once again, guys, if you don't have Lily, Lily has her own channel. It's Vibes with Lily. We said we have to get her to 200. So if you don't have Vibes with Lily, I shared that channel earlier. Just go type Vibes with Lily. It stands out. It's very searchable on YouTube. Make sure you connect to Vibes with Lily so that we can support that channel as well. All right. So thank you so much,
You're
Misha.
welcome, Helena Koya.
Yeah, thank you so much, Misha. I don't know if there's anything else. Otherwise, I think I'm ready to release you. Guys, I will keep you here only for like about 5 minutes and then I send you guys on a read. But otherwise, allow me to release the co-host now so that she can go at least attend to other things. Thank you so much, Misha. Have a lovely rest of it is still early in the UK. Rest of the evening. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Israel.
Soraya. Wait, how am I going to get off? You're going to take me off?
Just click on Leave Studio.
Oh,
down here.
Of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the co-host for the Sunday service signing out of the platform. It was amazing, right? It was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. I have seen a side of Misha Bless that I'd never seen before. It was so uplifting. The story was just, you can let her talk the whole day. Like it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So we only have 2 assignments left now. Number 1, I'm to read the affirmation. That is 1. And then I send you guys on a read. That is 2. I have to send you guys on a read. Let me see that there's somebody who is live right now. Let me just see who is live right now. Really quick. Yes, I've seen some. Today, I think I'll send you to a channel that I've never sent you. There is a channel that is still looking for subscribers. So I think, that channel needs to get 1,000 subscribers so that they can be fully monetized. So we are going to surprise that lady. She's not going to see it coming. She's not going to see it coming. And then the other thing will be, I've forgotten what I wanted to say. The other thing will be like on Wednesday. On Wednesday at the Academy, we'll talk about another hot topic. So make sure you've turned on the notification bell for that day. Wednesday is on the 15th. So 15th from 8 p.m. East African time, we'll be at the Academy so that we can learn about a new feature that YouTube introduced that some of you need to take advantage of. So we'll talk about that one. We'll talk about that, I think, on Wednesday. Others, allow me to acknowledge all the super chatters. I got a super chat from Special and Glow with Joe. Thank you so much for the blessing as well. Thrive and Glow with Joe, formerly Joe Delaney. Allow me to acknowledge this blessing by giving them the water. I like it. Yeah, offerings. I like what Lily said. Lily said, make use of the $sign. I love how she said that. I'll be bringing that girl to make me ask for money because then you can't say no to her. So I will put the water for Special. Yes, and Joe Delaney. Thank you so much, guys. May your pots brim in abundance. May your pots brim in abundance. I don't take it for granted. Right. So, guys, that's it. That's it from us. If you don't have, there's some new people on the live stream. One of the people that I want you guys to connect to is the Double Roses twins. I love this. I love these twins. I love these twins. We will definitely have them at the Sunday service one of these days. Double Roses, you have to come to the Sunday service. I've already extended an invite to you. One day we have to come and listen to your story as the twins. They have 2 channels. There is one that has 20,000 subscribers, and then there is this one that I think this is the latest channel that they are trying to grow. So yes, we will definitely we'll bring the twins probably next month. so that you can hear from them, because I went to their live stream. I was late for work. I got late for work because I went to their live stream the other day. I stayed there. I shared them out to my community, and no, everybody who came to that live stream, they could not leave. They were just trapped there. They were trapped. That is the power of community, and that's what we want to do like more. So we'll make sure we get the twins. I will tell her people, their people, to call my people, and then we can make it happen. Misha is on the chat. Oh my goodness, Misha. This Misha needs to go and sleep. Misha says, "Thank you so much, Goga." Misha gave me a blessing. Guys, our co-host is there on the chat, blessing the chat. Let me give her her water. Let me give her her own water. Yes. So Misha, no, Deborah says don't apologize. It was for a good cause. Helen was here, even Helen has twins. Deborah says, can you imagine Helen Akoya has twins? She has baby twins. She was trapped in your channel as well. People could not leave, and that's a good thing. That's how we love people. We love people, and that's how we extend kindness, as Benny Blanco likes saying. So Misha, bless, thank you so much for the blessing. May your pot brim in abundance. May your pot brim in abundance. And Misha is there to take her compliments. You can give her compliments. She's there with you guys on the chat, so you can chat with her real quick. Give her compliments when she's still there, when she can still see them, because now at least she's relaxed. She's left the hot seat. Now she's there where she loves the chat too much. She loves drama on the chat, so she'll be more relaxed there with you guys on the chat. So thank you so much, Misha, bless, for really bringing the blessing and bringing your nice energy and your community, because Misha came through with her community. Her community landed at the Sunday service like crazy. She literally, it's like she went and told everybody. All the Caribbean people, guys, I am going to be at the Sunday service. You better be there, or else I'm not going to bring you food. So everybody ended up landing here. Everybody ended up landing here. So thank you so much, Misha, for the marketing you did as a co-host. I don't take it for granted. And then, Misha, these people even look at Special. Misha, you look so beautiful today. And Patila was saying, Misha, you look like a news anchor. Misha, how are these people used to see you? They just think you're always in the kitchen. They did not know that you can look like a boss. Have they seen this video? That has been running through the live stream? These people, how do they know you, Misha? These people. Misha, I think you need to be dressing like a news anchor more often, because Special and Patila, I don't know what got in them. Like, hey, Misha today looks very different. They're used to seeing me in the kitchen. All about Pauline, thank you so much for coming in. Juba Bruce, thank you so much, guys, for really supporting Misha and appreciating her. That is how we grow, guys. That is how we grow. And if you have not connected to her, her link is still pinned up there on top of my chat. You can get to talk to her directly now. Even Rosie is like, she looks very business-like today. Misha, look at the way these people know you. These people know you very differently than how you are dressed today at the Sunday service. So, but how will you know that she was the co-host at the Sunday service? She was the co-host at the Sunday. The first co-host of the year 2025 was Misha Bless. That one has gone down in history of the channel. It has gone down in the books. She's the first guest who has hosted. And look at even Usain Bolt is here. Guys, are you seeing she hangs out? Tony, show me your people. This one just hangs out with Usain Bolt randomly and Beanie Man. Me, I know my friends now. I know my friends. Oh my goodness, Misha, stop. Like, this, God bless you. I like what she said about God bless you. When people say God bless you, they are speaking blessings into your life. God bless you, Misha. Thank you so much for the blessing. I don't take it for granted. There's only one thing left. I need to look for the affirmation. I already saved the affirmation the other day. I'm going to read the affirmation, and then I'm going to send you guys on. We are going to surprise somebody who is live right now, and they have no idea we are going to be surprised. Let me just confirm this person does not have Nightbot, because Nightbot has this habit of timing people out when I send people on a raid. So let me confirm this person does not have Nightbot. No, we are good. Oh my God, there is Nightbot. I don't know how strict their Nightbot is. You can try one emoji today. You can try. I will do the experiment. I will drop my 3 emojis. If it like wants me, you just type Gogarid. Okay, you type Gogarid and one purple heart in case that the Nightbot. But I don't think that Nightbot is strict. You are going. I'm going to send you guys on a raid in the next like 2 minutes. So when you land on that live stream, you're going to type, why am I even struggling? Nightbot is going to talk to me, talk to you guys. Nightbot is my virtual assistant on the chat, guys. So you can see Nightbot has written something there. Goga raid 3 purple hearts, this thing. So I want you to copy this command. Copy it, just copy it and have it on standby. Copy, like you can select it. And then when you land on the live stream, I'm going to send you guys, you're going to type this command. We are going to make that chat purple. This person is looking to get to 1,000. They already have monetized, but they are struggling with the numbers. So we are the ones going to make sure that she gets the numbers. At least we are like what? We are like 20. We'll have at least given her a little bit of a push. This is kindness. We pay it forward because we can, not because we have any obligations. Most of you don't know this channel, so it will be nice for you guys to just surprise her. Just make sure that we can give her. She just hit 700. She just hit 700 subscribers. So when we land there, we are going to give her like an extra, like 720. Then she'll have a less struggle to go. So make sure you connect to her. Stay there for about 5 minutes, and then so that the like can stay and the subscription can stick. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it from me. All right. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I will see you guys on Wednesday when we'll discuss inspiration, the inspiration tab on YouTube. Joe Delaney has rebranded. That is the latest news. So now it's not Joe Delaney. It is Thrive and Glow with Joe. So you'll be seeing a lot of that. Hudson Orina, let's discuss the question you asked on Wednesday at the academy. Because on Sunday service it's normally about the co-host, so I don't like discussing the academy content on the Sunday service. So let's meet on Wednesday. I'll be at the academy for like about 2-3 hours, so we can discuss more on Wednesday about how to go viral on Restream. But what I will tell you, don't give up on those live streams, because it's just because you've not been doing it consistently. That's why it's not picking up. For these loop things to pick up, you have to do it like on a daily basis. Then one day it will just pick up. You can't do it like you can't do it once and then you disappear. That one you'll never see any result. So on Wednesday at the academy, I'll be here. So I've already scheduled that live stream. So anything YouTube related, we discuss on Wednesdays. Anything YouTube related, if you have any question, come. We will answer it that day. And if I don't know, I will do research on it and I will get you an answer. So so that is for Wednesday. All right. So before we go for the raids, today I'm going to send you to the United States. I'm going to send you to the United States of America. Right, so let me just select this channel and then we can read the affirmation. All right, be ready. Here's the affirmation. This is the affirmation for the week. Helen, did I miss any question on the chat that I need to address before we go? Ama, we are good? Just confirm for me. Where am I? Where is my screenshots? Okay, I got it. Okay, I got the affirmation. Right, so guys, we are going to read the affirmation and then we can go on the raid, right? Is there any burning question? Anything that is burning, or forever hold your peace until Wednesday? I am not going to, and I'm not available until Wednesday. So you better ask anything now that is burning or forever hold your peace. You can write these questions down so that you don't forget, and then you come on Wednesday, we'll answer all of them. Right. Otherwise, thank you so much for choosing the Sunday service. It was such an honor hanging out with you and Misha. So we are going to type Goga and Misha read. Goga and Misha read. You will type Goga. Helen, can you type for me that command? Goga and Misha. How do I do that? Goga and Misha raid. Actually, Goga and Misha raid 3 purple hearts. Just do that one. My tongue is burning, Goga. What are you eating? What are you eating, Eileen? Goga and Misha raid I need to get that command correct. So let's just hold on. Goga and Misha raid. 3 purple hearts. So we are, because thank you, Joe. Appreciated. Goga and Misha. Yeah, we're just going to type what Joe Delaney wrote, or even what Joe Delaney and Helen are in the same. You can put this ampersand instead of and. You can put for me the ampersand instead of and, but this is good enough. You're going to type Goga and Misha read that way, the way Helen and Joe Delaney typed. All right, there we go. Okay, guys, this is affirmation. This is affirmation, and then we can go. Twins, I will reach out to you, and then we can plan for February. The double twins, I will reach out to you. So let me just like let me do the affirmation, and then we can go surprise that lady. We are going to give a new some subscribers at least. She's still live. I just need, and she only, how many thumbs ups does she have? Yeah. So you just type Goga and Misha read 3 purple hearts. Don't type a lot of, because I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about her nightbot. I'm not so sure about her nightbot. I'm not so sure about her nightbot. But I will try. We'll try several times. We make sure you turn her chat purple. Make sure you turn her chat purple. All right. Thank you. Here is the affirmation, guys. I am reading a quote by my favorite, from my favorite book, Soft Healing and Growth by Aisha. Aisha says, I need to stop the music. Aisha says, Sindisiwe Kunene, can you put on your seatbelt, because you are always left behind on the flight. Put on your seatbelt. Sindisiwe Kunene, be ready. Cindy's always left, and then she'll send you, Goga, where did you send us? Thank you. Yeah. Goga, this one with the ampersand. You're going to type this one that Thrive and Glow has written with the ampersand. Let me just copy it for my sake. So be ready. That is the read command. That is the read command. Goga and Misha read. The one with the ampersand. We go surprise that lady. All right. Okay. So here is the affirmation. Here is the affirmation. So quiet. Okay. This is affirmation. As 2025 begins, remember, there is still so much yet to be experienced, to discover, and to learn. And that is what makes life so beautifully unpredictable. Perhaps this year you'll meet the version of yourself you've always dreamed of, offering gratitude for the strength you've shown. You might read a book that shifts your very mindset, or find a cafe that you'll fall in love with, or cross paths with someone who will be your soulmate. You could visit places that make you grateful that you didn't give up, or form friendships that leave you wondering, where have they been all this time? We are constantly evolving. Life in all its complexity is a beautiful journey, one of surprises and lessons, big and small. And until those moments unfold, choose to be here in this very moment. Choose to give yourself grace. Choose to carve out space for joy, however small, and rediscover the creative passions you once loved. Hold on just a little longer. It will get better. It always does. When an old hope fades, a new one quietly takes its place. Hold on a little longer. It will get better. It always does. When an old hope fades, a new one quietly takes its place. Ladies and gentlemen, this was your host Goga signing out of the Sunday service, assisted by my co-host Misha Bless. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. I will see you guys on the streets. Enjoy your flight to the United States. Go support that lady. Give her some love. Subscribe to the channel. Stay there for about 5 minutes, and let us go and make her smile. Goga and Misha rate. All right. Thank you so much, guys, and take care of yourselves. I will see you on the other side. Bye, guys.